or we're going to start to have more of an ability for the public to get involved or possibly get closer or know who these agents are. There has been this notion out there that we might start to see what's called a halo law, where if there is going to be like an invisible line around Homeland Security.
Yeah, no, I crashed. Tin Man, I crashed.
I've even seen
YouTube is up. Hey, Frank. Frank, I need somebody to fucking help me. Frank, can you make sure I'm live on YouTube and Rumble for me?
Crossed into the halo. I will
Please.
do some more research into that, but understand, with this city councilor saying, well, I can come into the elevator with you.
Hold on, we're going to start a brand new, we're going to have to finish this one later because nobody knows what the fuck, where we were at on that. I'm waiting for people to come in. YouTube is live. Privacy public. I should be live on both. You're live on both. Thank you, Candace. Jesus, dude. Technology, guys. Live TV, whatever. All right, hey, I'll be right back, okay? Just give me a few minutes, okay? Hi, Lynn Keen. Sorry about that. What's up? Hey, sorry guys, we're just getting back into it. It's live. Shit happens. Whatever. I'm not tripping. I can't get mad at stuff like that. I'll go crazy if I get mad every time that happens, you know? It'll ruin my life if I get mad. Put that here. We'll put this down here. I'll stop at the game. The game's probably what did it. Sorry about that, Prank. Prank, we'll play later. You're live on it now? Okay, good. Okay, shit happens, guys. Hey, sorry about that. Let me post on X. All right. I don't think I could play Call of Duty and flip back and forth on screens and stuff. All my screens just went black. That's all. Shit happens. It's all good. It's okay. Oh, look who's back. Oh, shit. Oh, that's nice. Give it just a few minutes. We'll put up Spooter Mike's little window here so you can see what's happening at Portland Ice. We're going to watch this video. It's 10 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? I will return. I got to go make sure my kid's doing what she needs to do, okay? It's the liberal hive mind. You're going to love it.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And here's the meme of the day brought to you by 5mind.com. Okay, well, you know, Democrats are always outdoing themselves in the realm of stupid. And here we are again. We've got Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez now creating a new definition for the term word salad. I mean, we thought Kamala Harris was top ranked in this category, but apparently, no, not even close. AOC just went on the world stage and completely embarrassed herself and frankly her entire nation with the most embarrassingly incoherent word salad I have ever witnessed in my life. And you know what? In a weird way, this is kind of the start to the 2028 election. We all know Bernie Sanders is basically grooming AOC to be his replacement as the next failed socialist to try to take over the Democrat Party. Well, here she is. She's trying to take her shots at Marco Rubio, who obviously is a contender for the nomination on the GOP side. This is AOC's start going after Marco Rubio. And well, let's just say she's not exactly off to a hot start here. No, she just absolutely nuked herself.
Here's your words. Here's your words.
I was murdered.
You were murdered.
Well, let the presidential race begin. Let's take a look at contender number one, Mrs. AOC. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so I think I pretty much set it up there. What in the hell is this?
You are starting to see the ascent of the right. Even in places like Munich. Marco Rubio's speech was a pure appeal to Western culture. My favorite part was when he said that American cowboys came from Spain.
I thought they came from Winnetou, but
I believe the Mexicans and descendants of African enslaved peoples would like to have a word on that. But I think it's also important to note how thin that foundation is. Culture is changing. Culture always changed. Culture for the entire history of human civilization has been a fluid, evolving thing that is a response to the conditions that we live in. And so they want to take this mantle of culture. At the end of the day, though, it is very thin. And so the response that we have to have is, again, it's material, it's class-based, it's common interest. There was certainly more openness to what I was saying than probably there would be in years past. We can't underestimate the appeal of going back to these well-worn grooves. A lot of what we talk about when we talk about a class-based internationalist perspective also means ending the hypocrisy towards the global south.
Yeah, there's only one appropriate reaction.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but...
I mean, what the hell did I just watch? Or more importantly, what the hell did I just
Are we
listen
good
to?
now?
It's total
Everything's
word
fine?
salad,
I lost
man.
a lot
Just
of viewers.
using
That's
all
okay.
these words like openness and we must
Shit
do
happens.
what's good for all. Just blanket niceties. And most of it just buzzword gobbledygook. Here's a quote. She said, "The problem is class-based internationalist perspectives, which also means ending the hypocrisy to the
Thank
global
you.
south.
Almost
Apparently
called
we're
you by your real name.
hypocrites
Thank
to
you,
the
Polly.
Southern Hemisphere. My apologies, Chile and Australia. I don't even understand what the hell she's talking about. But then,
Hey,
of course,
Prank.
you'll have all these people who claim, oh, it's just artistic speaking. You just don't get the
Hey, Prank. You want to play duos?
metaphor. You're stupid, man. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's the case. I listened to it 25 times, transcribed it on paper, or rather on a notepad, and I'm going through the lyrics of this song, and still me no comprende. It doesn't make sense,
Subs rooms.
man. It's hippie gobbledygook. Hypocrisy to the global south means slavery, man. Okay, get over it. No longer exists. Was practiced across the globe. It's 2020 frickin' 6. We're in the era of DEI and you're still complaining? How much more can be done? Go ahead, sir. Take my job. That's basically the biggest program of Western academia over the last 10 years. The entire left-wing philosophy based on that little South Park skit.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. But I mean, seriously, how much more can be done until this entire, left-wing victimhood ideology just collapses? Well, frankly, I think it'll never be enough. Not until we're fed to the left-wing beast. No, only once they've devoured everything will they be happy. That's the truth. I mean, that's how it appears. The thirst of the woke beast is unquenchable. It's impossible. It'll never be enough. And that's why they stick to the, baseless, superficial, surface-level statements. Oh, we need to end the hypocrisy to all people living in the southern hemisphere, man. Okay, well, would you like to elaborate what it is you actually mean? No, we just mean, like dismantling these internationalist, class-based perspectives, man. Okay, I still don't know what the hell you're talking about, hippie man. It feels like the lunatics are running the freaking asylum. This is what's uplifted in the modern day, perpetual theatrics and victimhood. Ooh, woe is me, I'm AOC. And really, that's what it boils down to. I mean, that entire little charade there that she put on there, that incoherent nonsense. I think the clip was like, 1 minute, 50 seconds, but that was all basically to mean Marco Rubio is a racist. Oh, he's such an evil racist for implying that Western culture is better. Well, it's really not that complicated, AOC, and it doesn't take 1 minute and 50 seconds to retort, because there really is no retort. No, he's right. That's the only appropriate response. He's right. It is. The whole world should be thankful grateful for Western influence in the Western world and should probably look more like it. I think the world would be more successful, emulating the successes of the Western world. But no, of course not. These people have to be special little snowflakes speaking in generalities constantly. Ooh, America bad, Trump bad, my collective good. But they never actually define anything. There's no substance behind anything that they're saying. And it's really the epitome of DEI. It's the Hollywoodification of the Democrat Party and the
T-Sply. What's up, dude? I crashed. My computer crashed, so I lost like 200 viewers. Ain't that some shit? We watched one of your videos. Everybody say hi to Teaspoon. Hey, guys, I'm sure secretly he fucking hates being called Teaspoon, and he don't have it in him to tell me to stop. But, hey, look, it's T-Sply. Look, T-Sply. Look what I can do now to you. Look, I can put you. Look, T-Sply, I can cover AOC's face with your face. Look. Look, watch this. Watch this. Look. There you go. She's AO Sply. That's AO Sply. Look at it. Look. Man, I'm having way too much fun with that. That is fucking retarded. All right. Clyde, the thumbnail looks good. Oh, thank you. I'm getting good at making these stupid thumbnails. I taught Tommy how to do thumbnails. You see his thumbnails like got better like by 1,000,000,000% overnight. You're welcome. Never seen AOC look so good. AOC Tiger Stripe camo. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, let's finish this.
The DEI-ification. Everything's an act. Everything's a role. Fill, that slot. Just like on Trevor Noah's Daily Show, it's a real cornucopia there. It's a portrayal of diversity. Well, that's how the Democrat Party has to be as well. And we know what happens when you do that. You uplift unqualified people into positions of power. Case in point, AOC's speech. And I can go on and on and on with so many of these foolish people in the Democrat Party. But what else should I say, honestly, other than Kamala Harris being picked vice president and then crowned presidential candidate in 2024? The truth speaks for itself, and that's what this is. That's what you're stuck with. Events that probably should be serious are instead platforms for Greta Thunberg to spew her 12-year-old emotional rant, for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to lecture us on the importance of the importances. Ooh, so important, so imperative that we save the Southern Hemisphere from Donald Glorf. It's freaking retarded. What the hell are we doing with our lives? Seriously. I'm so sick of uplifting these dramatic individuals.
Shrooms, thank you so much. Yay. Look at it this way. It's better to be called Teaspoon than get teabagged. Oh, shit. Gay. Hey, T-Sply, whenever I watch these videos, I just have to always remind myself one small thing. Just every time I get mad at any of these people, I have to just reflect and think about myself and remind myself something very, very important, T-Sply.
Wait a minute. I'm white.
Life is good.
These overly emotional simpletons. I'm so sick of the performance art and the gala speeches, all of which mean
What's up,
nothing.
John?
What Billie Eilish said 2 weeks ago.
Hey, John, what's up?
Ooh, my stolen people, my stolen land. It meant frickin' nothing to no one except Billie Eilish and her selfish portrayal. Can we please resume sanity and get rid of the frickin' children? Send them to the kids' table. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to start getting to the nitty-gritty of what's actual good policy and what isn't. Policy maybe over performance art is what I'd say. And in these moments, I think about the workers. I think about the people who keep the complex grid of civilization alive. The people who do the hard work that feeds and fuels everyone else. We got people busting their off the productive members of society who know what's good for society and communities. And no, here we are, we have to sit back and listen to these absolute mental nincompoops, these mental pipsqueaks, with their incoherent nonsense while the world around us falls apart. As a country is losing its identity and frankly its sanity, embracing these notions that Western civilization and its values are to be replaced or thrown in the garbage. These people should be ostracized to the fullest extent. These ideas are the epitome of stupidity. Talk about regression. That's always the irony, right? We're the progressives. Let's make this a third world Oh, you're a freaking genius, yes. Let's fall for the fake freaking crocodile tears, sulking for the illegal migrants that Donald Trump had apparently held up in a parking lot at the southern border. Oh, AOC cries for the camera. She gets the Oscar, and you get a slow march towards socialist squalor. We're in the era of the left-wing swindler. That's what it feels like, and I think DEI has made it worse, because that's basically what it is at that point, right? It's
hold on, Prank.
No, it's a casting call looking for these particular characters to represent these particular communities that we would like to pander to, and so this is what you get, a cacophony of fools. You know, it feels like a spell of idiocracy has been cast among the masses. Who the hell is supporting these absolute morons? How else can I say?
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I know I stream in the evenings, right? But if you didn't know it, right now, and I don't know for how long, so get it while it's good, you know? You got to get in while it's there, because one day, you know, probably pretty soon, it won't be there all the time like it is now. Just so you know, during the day, in the early mornings, you can watch the Ben. You can literally watch this shit all day long. You can start off your day like I do every day and watch the Ben Dyke Show. That's become my early morning coffee in hand, looking at a one bloodshot eye thing that I watched this morning, right? And then about 10, 11 o'clock, you're going to find T-Sply live for a daily broadcast. You're going to want to catch him. Then in the early afternoon, you can go over to MDG Gaming for all the drama bullshit. You can do that. Then I'm going to go live at 7 every day. So it's literally all day. I love Ben. Ben is going to be on our Tuesday. One of these days, you're going to see me announce that our Town Hall Tuesday guest is going to be none other than Mr. Ben Dykes. Shout out to MDG Gaming. Shout out to Ben Dykes. 2 Patriots. Hey, MDG Gaming has had plenty of opportunity to throw me under the bus in the last 48 hours. I have been watching his ass. I watched that little dumb chick bitch about me going and taking screenshots of her today. What am I supposed to do? Let's watch you. I wasn't planning on taking screenshots, but I'm in his chat watching the shit and I see you talking shit about me. What am I supposed to do? Only reason I did that is because so I could remember the name. And then I saw the same. I don't know what a mook is. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? But anyways, so of course I'm going to try to remember the name. I'm not going to let you do that, talk shit about me, and then come in and watch my stream like you weren't just like clowning me and like talking shit all day. What the fuck? I don't mind if you don't like me. That's fine if you don't. That's fine. If you got a problem with me, no problem. All good. But I ain't going to let you come in here and fucking watch my stream and shit. That's fucking retarded. Who would do that? Joe. See, this is case in point. Look how mean I am to this guy, Joe. Look. Oh, Mook ain't good? Oh, you're a grifter, bro? Fuck you, Teddy. You wouldn't say that shit to my face, dude. I'm not a grifter. I give away way more money than I make, bitch. You're a silent warrior. You're hidden in the shadows. You have no content, no bullshit. You're just some random name that knows me better than I know myself or some shit. Is that what you're saying? I'm just here for the content, right? Before I even did any of this shit, I had like 30,000 subs. Why? Because I made videos. Go fuck yourself. Why don't you go look at my channel? I made a video today. Did you watch it? You should watch it. You should watch it and you should like and subscribe. Maybe you'll actually fucking learn something. Because I make educational videos. Probably too high education for your stupid ass.
Say it. I mean, really, we're gonna go from Kamala Harris
to this shit is so fun.
This? All I'm thinking is Orange Man good, or Orange Man certainly a whole lot better than whatever the hell this is. In fact, it's not even close. Anyways, that's what I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, I'm definitely not incompetent. I'm pretty smart. I have a bachelor's degree. I've been a civil engineer for like 30 fucking years. Wait, maybe like 20, 28, 29. Hey, look, there's a T-Spy video we didn't finish. Oh, this is what my whole thumbnail was about. Hillary. Hold on, let's watch this. We have to watch this. This is important. Hillary and Bill, man, they might be going to prison. I know that's shocking to even say that, but I don't know, man. I don't know if they can get past this one. I don't know.
Service. How long have you had this?
About a week.
Hold on, let me back up.
Get instant news and information.
Flowers are sent. Now let's access the online travel service. How long have you had this?
About a week.
Plane tickets are ordered. Now let's look up dinosaurs. What do you think? Compton's Encyclopedia or National Geographic?
You get all that with America
Oh, you timed him out.
You can read Business Week online before it hits the newsstand. You know, I can even send email on the internet. And of course, there's my personal favorite, live chat. That's how I met my new kayaking buddies.
Oh, nah, Joe. I don't even know because I have a bullshit degree that I just needed to have a degree to be a teacher. Because I was a teacher. There's adults walking around that I was their like high school teacher. Yeah, I've done a lot in my life. I don't tell everybody everything, but I had to get a bullshit degree, so I did what that Dr. Ritardo Carlin chick did. I just went and got an online degree. That's all. My bachelor's degree ain't worth the paper it's printed on. It's bullshit, but I had to show that I had some sort of something. It's the same thing as her degree is bullshit. She ain't really a doctor. She ain't really a fucking doctor. Hey, Joe, you should have seen the look on the kid's face when I waited all year long when I taught 6th grade in public school. You should have seen the kid's face. I could tell you a quick story, Joe. This is just for Joe, guys. You don't have to listen. Joe, the day before spring break, we have this thing in America called spring break. The kids get out of school in the spring for 1 week. So the day before spring break, so I was on channel 11, KHOU News, and they did a whole story on me, like a whole thing. It wasn't just like a little clip of me being in the ring. I went to their studio and they filmed me doing math and shit. And they did this whole fucking elaborate story because I was a wrestler and a teacher at the same time. And so I pulled out the like 2 championship belts from the closet and put on the news story for the kids. So like in like March, after being in school all year long, they found out their fucking teacher I was literally the current heavyweight champion at 3 different places during that time. It was fucking badass. I had a good day that day. That was a good day. They had a good day. They were like freaking out. It was great. And now those kids are like 25, 26 years old. Because I'm old. I feel like I'm old. I've done a lot. I mean, I've been out of the army. I've been out of the army for 23 years.
We'll check that out later, after the game.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Hillary Clinton has finally had to answer
the chairman. What's up?
Record about Jeffrey Epstein. She'll be doing a lot of that if they actually testify for fear of going to prison.
All right, Frank, I'm ready.
They fought it off as long and as hard as they possibly could. That's what they said about Bill Clinton. The reason why you can make a joke like that is because there are literal photos of Bill Clinton. I think maybe with a naked chick in a hot tub. Who knows? Time to ask Bill Clinton. This is definitely an Epstein victim. She's got a black box over her face. There's also photos of Bill Clinton on the plane with young.
Clyde does tech like a nun fucks not well at all. I don't mind. I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna allow that. Thank you, Griffey. That's funny. I don't know if I should be insulted. I think that's a compliment. Yeah, it's a compliment. Thank you, bro. Whatever. I'm 72. Oh shit. I'm not 70. badass jigs. I was in for 8 years. I was in from 1995 till 2003. And I went overseas one time. I went to Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Sarajevo and Czechoslovakia. It was all one trip. Hey, Prank, I don't remember how to do this. Do I add you? Do I just challenge friend to a game of Battlegrounds? Because I don't think that's it. Wait. Oh, maybe that is it. Okay, all right, let's go.
Victims, and they're sitting on his lap, and he has his arm around them, and they're not wearing any clothes, and so these kind of things. You're like, well, what's going on? You were former president, and Jeffrey Epstein visited the White House all the time while you were president. You flew on his plane all the time. You went around the world with him, and yet every time somebody asked you a question about it, you run away. Any comments? Being asked a question. Only time on the record about Jeffrey Epstein. I think the evidence is clear. Well, then testify, bro. Listen, like I think this is amazing. You look at how scared they were. This is Bill Clinton's chief of staff, the guy with the dirty beard there, he comes sprinting in. Look at him bull rush in because he hears the name Epstein. Look at this. You think the Clintons aren't scared? Here's Hillary Clinton. The only time Hillary Clinton was ever confronted about her husband and Jeffrey Epstein on the record, although it just happened again, thank God. This is Alex Rosen talking about Jeffrey Epstein and getting dragged out. So this was Hillary Clinton at a campaign event for Sheila Jackson Lee in Houston. They literally surrounded the guy, swarmed.
Yo, I know all about this bitch. Do you know who Sheila Jackson Lee is? That's the lady who said that 50 caliber AR-15 shoots 100 rounds every 5 seconds or some shit. She's passed away, so I don't want to shit on anybody's grave. But God, that lady was a fucking dumbass. Oh my God.
Him, rip his shirt off.
Prank, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. So
physically drag him out because he asked an Epstein question. And so it is newsworthy that Hillary is finally answering a single question about Jeffrey Epstein in the public arena.
Hey, Prank, don't send me anything that you think I want, okay? Like let's just play our own separate games. And if we see something that we have extra, send it. You know what I mean? Like let's not get ahead of ourselves. I promise you this. I don't care about the rating. I'm not gonna freak out. Okay, even if we get last place, it don't matter.
This happened at the Munich Security Conference. Hillary Clinton finally asked about Jeffrey Epstein, except the reporter didn't mention her husband once, in spite of the fact that her husband and Jeffrey Epstein.
Hold on. My father was a famous World War II P-51 ace with the Beagle Squadron fighting with Luftwaffe. Woo! Yo, your father was a bad some bitch. Does everybody know what that is? Read that, everybody. Do you know what that means? Damn.
We're like Eskimo brothers, besties, butt buddies, whatever you want to call it. Bill Clinton is mentioned 2,000 times in the Epstein files, and he flew on Epstein's plane. Ghislaine Maxwell also helped start the Clinton Global Initiative.
Wait, what's cheating? What are we talking about? What's cheating? What are you saying? What's cheating?
And arranged millions of dollars to fund it. So Hillary is finally asked a question. You won't believe what she had to say.
I'm the mother of a daughter, and it absolutely horrifies me to see what the Epstein files have brought out. And I wanted to ask you, what does it say about Western values when Western leaders have perpetuated and participated in these horrific abuses of minors and girls?
Thank you very much. We have gone everywhere from New Start to Epstein. Via some fundamental questions of the critique of rules-based order from the left, of civilization versus values, of conservatism versus liberalism in the US, and other things. Secretary Clinton, as there are a couple directly to you, let me start with you, and then everyone else gets about a minute, and you get a minute and a tiny bit.
Yeah, I heard three in particular. To the last question, it's horrifying, and we're hoping that there will be continued release every day that passes. That doesn't mean, as our news commentators say every day in the United States, it's because someone's name is there, they committed a crime. But I think there's a lot of very troubling and really horrific information.
Okay, shut up. Okay, listen. First off, I can't believe I'll play the full answer, but
in particular.
And is this dude, is it? Okay. Yeah, here we go. So,
and then everyone else gets about a minute, and you get a minute and a tiny bit.
She doesn't ask a question about her husband, who was like Jeffrey Epstein's best friend and confidant.
I heard 3 in particular. To the last question, it's horrifying, and we're hoping that.
The fuck would you do that?
There will be continued release every day that passes. That doesn't mean, as our news commentators say every day in the United States, it's because someone's name is there, they committed a crime. But
okay, so here she is now covering for her husband.
I think there's a lot of very troubling and really horrific information coming out. Today came out that Steve Bannon was trying to get Jeffrey Epstein to help him overthrow Pope Francis. I guess that was part of the civilizational true conservatism. So it is something that needs to be totally transparent. I've called for many, many years for everything to be put out there so people can not only.
No, you haven't, by the way. Like, you have never said anything about Jeffrey Epstein on the record. You've had a microphone in front of your face pretty much nonstop for the last 20 to 30 years, last 50 years, quite frankly. I mean, they won the presidency in 1992. They've been in public office since the 80s. So you're going on 40 years of like nonstop publicity for this lady, and she has never called for anything, for anyone to ever release anything on the Epstein files, ever. We know that because we've looked. So she's lying, obviously. Clinton's mouths are open, so they're lying. And then she notes Steve Bannon, and I'm sitting there, and I'm not going to apologize for Steve Bannon. Like, I think Steve Bannon has a ton of questions that he needs to have answered. He does not look good in the Epstein files. That's just a matter of fact. He doesn't look great. Steve Bannon don't look great, okay, in the Epstein files. So he has an answer for it. But you're not married to Steve Bannon, which would be hilarious. I'd watch that sitcom. You're married to Bill Clinton.
So people can not only see what is in them, but also, if appropriate, hold people accountable. We'll see what happens. On the New START treaty.
If appropriate, can hold people accountable. Not a single word about her husband. Nothing. Hillary says she favors releasing the Epstein files without redactions. Fine. Based on public statements, news reports, and her own posts, Hillary Clinton has not asked for the release of the Epstein files at any time. Recent calls for a public hearing in 2026, she has been running away from the public hearing.
Prank, your order is all fucked up. You should have the bigger one. It's backwards. You should have the bigger one on the left. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm sorry. You do whatever you want. Sorry. I don't mean to be a backseat driver. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Clinton's to testify. Yeah. Got it. We've all seen it. You're in hot water. Okay.
Dean, I have resting bitch face. I can't help it. It's just the way I look, bro. People come up to me. I don't even know them. They'll be like, what's wrong? I'll be like, fucking nothing's wrong. I'm having a great day. This is me happy.
I'm untouchable, and you should know that. Just a reminder that some of the women in the Epstein files said that Bill Clinton liked him young. That's a direct quote. Meetings with Hillary are not easily discreet when you could ask for meetings with Hillary Clinton in New York, says Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein regularly talked about Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is listed multiple times, including but not limited to how Hillary Clinton loves Epstein's lawyer, how they're super feminists together. How about the Podesta laptop? Crooked Hillary is past due for a grand jury. What about Ghislaine Maxwell being at your daughter's wedding? Look at this. This is, of course, well after Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile sentence. So, like, Maxwell was the fixer, according to everybody involved. Maxwell was the brains behind the operation, and here she is at Bill Clinton's wedding. after Jeffrey Epstein caught a case. Maxwell was at Chelsea's wedding, but nobody asks. Clinton says she was disturbed, but didn't mention her husband, not even once. She's horrified by the Epstein files. Not everybody committed a crime. Unbelievable. All right. Well, if you really are for transparency, then you'll obviously be testifying, right? Right? Clintons are trying to get out of it again. No surprise.
Bill Clinton.
Donald Trump.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot.
Man, your order is so bad. Right? The order of what you have all your guys in is so backwards. Like the 4-4 time warp, sorry, that needs to be all the way to the right. All the way. And the bubble needs to be first. That's okay. No, it's okay. That's okay. I'm going to tell you stuff and you're going to be trying to do it at the very end. It's going to screw up. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. That's fine.
A lot of problems come up. We'll see. Make him testify. Could use a...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This one's literally called, Oh My God.
Inside LA's homeless industrial complex.
This is not a refugee camp, and it is not a war
Look at this, bro. Like, this is in America. Oh my God.
zone. This is downtown Los Angeles, and you're looking at Skid Row.
You might have seen this video from Nick Shirley, but you didn't probably see this version of it. This is good shit.
Densely populated homeless area.
Look at this. Look at this shit.
In all of America.
Oh my
Crammed into
God.
an area smaller than half a square mile are over 4,500 people living on the streets inside tents. That's more than 40 people per block.
Look at this, bro. Like, how can you possibly see this? How can you see something like this and think that this is the right way to do things? How can you possibly go and see all these people crashed out, living in shopping carts, and say, oh, that's what we should do? That's the right decision.
Block, surviving, and some even fiending for the next hit just to stay alive. To put it in perspective, Skid Row has more people per square mile than the entire city of Washington, D.C., and every single one of them are homeless. In this video, I'm walking you through the streets of Skid Row. You'll see the conditions up close and personal as I speak with the people living on these streets and giving you guys an in-depth look as to how this has happened and how it continues to happen in one of the richest cities in America. Now, it's time for us to hit the streets of Skid Row, and I'm meeting up with a local by the name of Tommy Tomato to give us an inside look in
Tommy Tomato!
Skid Row.
We're gonna hop in the car right now, and then we're gonna get out of the car, and we're gonna go talk to people around here in Skid Row.
They're just waking up this morning, so I think they'll be in good spirits right now.
Awesome, let's hop in the car, and we're gonna drive around, and we're gonna see what it's like before we get out on the streets. So here on Skid Row, when did this all start happening? About back in the 80s, or has this been kind of recently in these past couple years?
Well, Skid Row's always been here for a long time, since about like
1969.
The 70s, 80s. But now that they've actually expanded and have more homelessness, so they've actually gone past Skid Row, and you know they still call it Skid Row. It's just other sections as well. Newsom, he's been governor for a while, and he's been in politics for a long time.
Yeah. Can we get some tomatoes in the chat for Tommy Tomato?
He's been trying to do this for 16 years, 17 years, fight homelessness. And
how do you fuck this up for 16 years? That's crazy. I feel like this should be a pretty big priority.
He hasn't done anything with it except for spend an exuberant amount of money.
Since Gavin Newsom
Throwing
has
away
been
the
governor
food.
of California,
I misunderstood what he said.
$24 billion has gone unaccounted for that was supposed to go to fighting the homeless
Wait, so $24 billion is gone? Where'd it go?
crisis. And just recently, LA failed to pass another audit for
Oh, so then they failed the audit too. Okay.
$3 billion.
So there's $2.3 billion that are also
missing. Some weird things are happening in California, especially when the governor, Gavin Newsom, somehow just bought a $9 million mansion in the Bay Area.
Wow.
Most of the people right here, they're all doing drugs. You know, they're getting their packs ready.
Look at them all.
Buying things and selling things that, you know, they steal or...
Look right here, we have a whole entire setup.
Holy shit.
Got chairs outside, tables.
Like they're expecting company, you know? They got their own outhouse that the city comes and cleans up. So it's a dangerous job for them
So
too.
look at this shithole. Look at this shit. They got them living in a shithole.
Because they're cleaning up disease,
Look at it. This is in America.
Bathrooms, needles.
So look, they're putting out a fire here, literally just on the street of LA. There's a huge fire going on, and what could be inside of this fire? Do you think it's just clothes, or do you think it could be
trash? It's clothes. It's
somebody set a fire.
It could be drugs, needles, feces. It could be so many different things that are just going in the air, getting everybody sick. If that wasn't there, it wouldn't be on fire. And it's just a lot of funds for them to come and put this out and make sure. People are safe.
Helicopters coming around.
Yeah, helicopters.
I bet. There could be literally anything inside that fire. The fumes could be. We could be breathing very toxic fumes of drugs, fentanyl, anything like that.
All types of stuff is in there for sure. I mean, they should be out saving lives, not saving a fire on a street corner at 11 in the morning. It's not right.
How long have you been living here on Skid Row for?
June 28th will be 2 years.
You've been out here for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you here on Skid Row?
Basically, primarily, I can't afford to pay rent somewhere.
We're on 4th Street right now. We're about to hop over to 5th Street, over to the heart of Skid Row. Is there anything we need to be careful about?
Got a great voice.
A lot of the rotten old food that they feed us out here, they really do that to try to kill us. They ain't really trying to help us. Anything that's 3 months out of date, you shouldn't be serving to nobody.
So
they're giving people. Wait.
You guys expired food out here?
Swear to God, I'm Catholic. We don't believe in swearing.
So hold up. So you're telling me they throwing away food and they're also serving expired food?
Swear to God.
Prank.
A lot of it.
And why do you think they're giving you guys expired food?
Part of the big plan. I really believe that's part of the
I think they're just stupid as hell. I'm going to be honest. They're not part of a plan. They're stupid as hell.
Big plan.
And what's the big plan?
Well, the big plan is population reduction, and the homeless is one of the first ones they believe that should go. We're like in the way.
So they're giving out this food, and right here you can see the water that's built up, and it's completely brown. And while we were walking, this food, and right here you can see the water that's built up, and it's completely brown. And
what the fuck are they doing?
While we were walking with this man by the name of Norman, I noticed a group of migrants that had children that were living on the streets here on Skid Row.
¿Ustedes son de Colombia?
Sí, somos colombianos. I saw a clip of
¿Cuánto
this.
tiempo ustedes llevan aquí en los
They got
Estados
little
Unidos?
kids in a tent.
2 años.
Cuando ustedes vinieron aquí a los Estados Unidos, ¿pensaban que iba a llegar aquí a este punto a vivir aquí en esta calle?
No, pensábamos que iba a ser una vida diferente.
Iba a cambiar la vida. Pensaba que íbamos a cambiar nuestras vidas, no íbamos a estar así como perros, no estamos como perros. Pero somos animales, somos seres humanos. Pero coño, mira los niños, tenemos los niños aquí, ve.
Look, we have the kids in there too.
So here on Skid Row, we got migrants that came here from.
You got little kids living on Skid Row next to a bunch of crackheads and fent zombies, and they're living in a tent. That's right.
Colombia, and there's little kids here and they live inside this tent. I imagine they didn't expect their life to be like this when they crossed over the border. ¿Ustedes pensaban que cuando cruzaron por la frontera eso
People say Nick Shirley speaks better Spanish than he does English. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't say for sure, but that's what people say.
¿Ser la vida?
No.
No. Y Dylan, ¿te gusta vivir aquí en los Estados Unidos? No. Entonces, ustedes pasaron por mucho para llegar aquí a los Estados Unidos y ahora están viviendo en carpas aquí en uno de los más peligrosos lugares en todo el mundo.
¿Sí?
¿Y tu calidad de vida está mejor aquí que fue allí en Colombia?
En Colombia, estoy 1000 veces.
It's like, you think about, like, bro, like, Colombia is like, remember, who's it, Alinity, saying that she liked playing Arc Raiders because it was like going and living in Colombia because you would only leave the house with what you can afford to have stolen? Like, how is it that this is even worse than that?
In Colombia.
That's crazy.
And as I was talking to the migrants from Colombia, a group of
Shrooms. Thanks, brother. True, man. I told you that they are doing this to people in California, the homeless and the veterans. It's even in the Epstein files. Jeffrey Epstein says, Bill Gates, how do you get rid of the poor? Oof. Oof.
nonprofit workers that saw me videotaping the expired food they were handing out to the homeless people came and tracked me down, and they started getting a big argument.
Look who it is.
Prank, we're going to get first, just so you know. Oh, look, it's a Karen.
Fat Karens.
Fat Karens. Oh, boy.
There are two groups of people in this country that cause all of our problems. Karens and incels. Every problem in society almost every problem, can be diluted down and distilled down to one of those two groups of people that are causing that problem.
Us over me videotaping the expired food and just listen to what they had to say.
Like, why am I getting in trouble for talking to these people? Why are you guys getting mad at me?
Because you guys are just like trying to find what's wrong with what
expired food and trying to
See, this is the problem. Is like, see, this is the mind of a Karen. Is she's not thinking about improving the situation for the homeless people. She's thinking about, how does this affect me? How does this make me look? How does this, what are the optics of this based around myself? This is what people like this do. This is their process. It's about her. It's not about them. It's about her.
Instead of like, hey, it would be great if people donated stuff that wasn't used and was brand new. That would be great. So instead of you guys promoting the charities that are actually trying to help.
Yeah, we're not. We're just showing what's going on, and we're talking to people. If you guys want to get mad at us for filming, like, go ahead.
She was asking if your guys.
So he got aggro on 4 Karens. Wow.
Was expired or not? That we passed out, those 15 maybe were expired and we left them there because there's no like trash can to put it.
Thomas, so we're just talking.
So you just left the, wait a minute, so you just left the trash on the, like randomly there? Because there's no trash. Doesn't even make sense. Like, we gotta do something about these people. We really do. This is crazy. Oh my God.
People, and we're talking to people, and then we get a group of nonprofit people. They're trying to make a difference in what they're doing, but they get mad at us for, in our way, doing what we can to help make a difference.
Exactly, and what they're doing too is they're assuming. They're like, don't put the camera in the field. No, we ask permission first and make sure that it's okay. If they want to speak on the camera before we actually do that. So, kid that you guys were looking at, she said those aren't even the parents. So I said, so who's the parents of the kid? They're like, well, we don't know. And I said, well, then there's a trafficking issue. You know, and then now.
Yeah, obviously there is. Like, yeah, you can't just have.
Hey, is there one of the Patriots, anybody that's live down there that I could put on their full video of their burning flags? I'd like to record it. Is that what they're doing? Can anybody advise me on that or what's going on? Oh, Pretend Media? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stream him. I'm not. Yeah, we don't get a lot. We don't see eye to eye on things, you know.
Random kids running around. Like, I mean, this is if you let these people, these Karens, control things, they will burn the country to the ground. They will. They'll burn the country to the ground, and they'll blame somebody else for starting the fire. That's it. You cannot give them any power. The moment that you give them even the smallest amount of power, it's like a cancer cell, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
When the camera came, they're like, oh no, it's not a trafficking issue. That's not what we said. 2 seconds ago, that lady just said there's a trafficking issue down here, that kid is.
No way!
Of course, belong to them.
Is there a lot of human trafficking and like child trafficking that goes on here in this part of the area?
No telling what the fuck are doing.
We actually did confront them about the expired food, and she said, well, there's thousands of food, and maybe 15 of those are expired. How do we know that only 15 of them are expired if there's mixed in with the 1,000?
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the funny thing, is that the homeless people are on board with Nick Shirley. Other people that want to solve this problem are on board with Nick Shirley. Do you want to know who hates Nick Shirley? The obnoxious, pathological, narcissistic, performative empathy Karens are against Nick Shirley, because we're gonna get a little bit religious here, okay? Is that Nick Shirley is a fucking Mormon, okay? They are the most pious and most religious and spiritual Christians out there, okay? Maybe under the Amish. Is it these guys? I mean, listen, I don't agree with a lot of the Mormon ideology, but like, I've never met a Mormon that was a bad person. I never have. And the thing is that I didn't realize like how in it they were, right? But there was a guy that went out and did a shooting in a Mormon church, and what the Mormon church did as a response is they prayed for him. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. So the real reason why they see Nick Shirley as a threat is because the greatest threat to fake virtue is real virtue. And that's why they hate him.
They don't know. And primarily, I'm glad she told you that.
He exposes
I'm glad
them.
she refused to give me some food, but more than likely, it was expired anyway. That's some
Like, what do you think of the sample size? Like, you just pick out some food and then some of it's bad. Like, what do you think the odds are the other stuff is bad? It's like 100%.
Yeah, I knew a Mormon family growing up that was prepared for like fucking 10 years. They had like an entire fucking supermarket in their house.
Man.
What are the most people consuming out here on Skid Row? What kind of drugs are they taking in?
All of them. I'm so scared that I might have a friend that used that fentanyl. I'm so scared. Because they giving it to anybody, you know?
Do you think this is all planned, or how do you think they stop all this?
Stop it. It's growing. It's not stopping.
It's getting worse.
It's taking over meth.
How many of your
this is gonna keep getting worse. Right now we're in a transition period with technology, where technology is replacing a lot of people's jobs. And what's going to end up happening is that a lot of people aren't going to be able to get a job anymore because technology, their skill level, their capacity is going to be too high. It's too low, and the job expectation is too high for them to be able to meet that job expectation. So what the result of that is going to be is you're going to have an increasingly larger technology's beating them. Yeah, technology is edging all of these people out of the workplace, and you're going to have this happen
I'll be right back.
more and more. And so there's two outcomes, right? The first outcome is that they just all die, which is seems like that's what's happening. And or the other option is that you help pay for them and you take care of them. Now, I think that we should pay for them and help take care of them, but California apparently is deciding to let them die.
Friends have died out
That's
here.
it.
Okay, we see you got some stuff in your hands. What do you have in your hands today?
Lighter, pusher, pipe,
What kind of drugs are you consuming here on the streets?
alcohol, and crack.
And crack.
So we got a straight up crackhead. We got ourselves a crackhead. Uh-oh.
Is that crack? Is that cocaine?
Those
or-
NGOs aren't going to kill their golden goose. Well, they cull them, right? And so, like, there's a culling mechanism where, like, homeless people, like, they'll get they'll be like an illness, and then some of them die. So, like, you don't want to have too many of them. You don't want to have too few of them, so you can keep the money flowing.
When you say crack, are people taking a lot of fentanyl here as well?
Very much. I've lost about 20 friends to fentanyl.
20 friends
within
to
the last half a year.
And did those friends know that they were
Holy
taking
shit.
fentanyl, or was it just laced with the crack?
Yep, laced.
Did that scare you? Right
It
now?
did. I actually had left for about a month. I went home to my mom for a little while because it was just too much for me.
And now, what brought you back here to Skid Row?
Drugs.
How do you guys make your money out here on the streets?
Damn, bro. Like, look at him.
Well, me personally, I clean.
Look at him, bro. Look at that thing he got going on. It's a Brat CD player?
I clean garbage, trash, and I sell dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a supplement.
And when you sell those drugs
as a supplement. Oh, right.
People, do you feel some sort of responsibility if anything wrong happens?
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty confident in the product that I do sell because the people who I get it from is very conscientious of their product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of their clientele. So yeah.
Okay, so you have a lot of confidence in what you sell. You don't...
Definitely. I stick to the same thing that been working with me for years.
Do you ever have any plans of stop selling, to stop living here on Skid Row?
As of right now, no.
This is it.
Honestly, no. I guess I'm here until they run us out.
A lot of the people here on Skid Row think they are just taking dope or any other substance.
Joe, don't take this the wrong way, but I am so happy you live in Canada and you can't add to our fucking neurotic, moronic, whatever other onic word I can think of, stupid liberal. Really? Nancy Pelosi? Hey, let me ask you a question. Why is Nancy Pelosi worth like $200 million, Joe, when her salary is like 180 grand a year, but she's worth like an astronomical amount? Why do you think that is, Joe?
Substance. However, with the rapid increase of fentanyl, many times it gets laced into these other harmful substances. And fentanyl is so strong, just a sprinkle of it can kill you.
That's
I beg
insane.
you, if you are watching this video, please stay away from fentanyl like it's the Black Plague.
Yep.
It is so deadly and is killing so
I would not do fentanyl. I would not do. Oh, I remember him. Oh, I remember him. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's just crashed out right now. That's all. He good.
many people. Please stay away.
This guy is clearly, he's passed out right now. How do we know that he is still alive and that he doesn't need Narcan right now?
He's breathing. You see his chest rising and it's going up and down and his color's good. Now
this right here, bro, like honestly, like how can you say that we need to bring in any illegals if we have this?
Like imagine you on the street maybe ODing and you're relying on another fucking crackhead to evaluate your medical situation. That's fucked up.
Really, you see what I'm saying, right? Is like, how can you say that we need to bring in migrants and refugees and we need to give foreign aid when we have this? Like, until every single one of these is off the fucking street, then we don't have any business reappropriating American tax dollars to fund some kind of bullshit. That's my outlook. I think this is awful.
if he's blue, he's not responsive, his color's gone, he'd be like a blue, gray, purple color, then you know he's overdosing.
Okay.
So the most important thing is to hit him with Narcan. Doesn't matter how much Narcan you give him. You know, if you got 3 in here, give him all 3 and rescue breaths.
Okay, so what's in here? What's inside this bag?
Okay, so
this Narcan you inject into their nose and it brings them back to life.
Yes, sir, yeah.
While I was talking to the guy about Narcan, my friend Tommy was also talking to another guy in the cart about some other things, and I think you guys are all going to find this very strange what he received from the people on the cart.
We're talking to the people over there in the van, and they're giving out free stuff. They're giving out the Narcan to save people, and then they're also giving out needles. And what's their, like, what's the idea of giving out?
See, here's the problem. Wait. Here's the problem with the other side, guys. Let me show you. See, they don't ever have any intelligent anything to say. They can't sit down and have a rational conversation. The only thing they want to do is call everybody names and be a fucking child. It's fucking embarrassing. You should be ashamed of like your lack of maturity and intelligence. You know, if you want the illegal immigrants, you should have to house a couple of them. You should be assigned an entire family from Guatemala. Have fun. But like just to come into somebody's chat and just to like insult people and like say fuck Tommy, fuck Ice. Yeah, why? Why fuck Ice? Why? Why? Because you want illegal immigrants to stay here? You know, it's funny as all these fucking idiot clowns. They're fighting to. You're fighting to keep people in this country that would murder, rape, and kill and like rob you. You're fighting to keep people in this country that would fuck your whole life up. Why? I mean, don't you lock? Hey, pay attention. Pay attention. Watch how many people don't type a 1. Maybe a troll would do it. Maybe Joe would do it. Type a 1 in the chat if you never lock your front door. If you go somewhere and leave your car unlocked. If at night, every time you go to bed, your front door is completely unlocked. Where anybody could just come in. Type a 1 in the chat if that's you. I'm sure we're going to get 1 or 2 trolls, but I'm just trying to make a point.
Needles and the rubber bands.
This is so they could do the drugs like without worrying about disease, so everyone gets a clean needle.
That's like, how many needles inside there? There's
27, 10 of them.
There's 10 needles inside of this bag right here.
You get the,
This is the full
you
video.
get everything, the whole kit. You get the rubber band, you get the alcohol, you get the...
They got them goodie bags like a birthday party.
Cotton swabs, but then this is what you actually put it in here and heat this up, and then they give you filtered water.
So they're literally giving they're literally giving the people here on the street
Government issued crack pipes. Oh yeah. Oh, that's where we're at now, boys.
what they need to keep doing
Government
drugs.
issue crack
And it's
pipe.
funny because if you notice, like in your hand, you have the Narcan one, right? So they're giving you the drugs, the stuff to do the drugs,
Yeah.
right? This, the glass pipes.
They giving
and
it,
then
there
they're
it
giving you
is.
the stuff to save your life, so you don't die. And then they give it to you every day. And look, I'm not even homeless. I just went up to the guy and said, hey, can I get a Narcan bag?
Yeah.
Prank, why haven't you ranked the fuck up yet? What are you doing? Are you even there, Prank? Prank, if you're not there, like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Are you not? Prank, are you there? Why haven't you ranked up yet? I don't think you're there. You're not even fucking playing this shit by myself? Like, sitting here like a fucking jackass? No, you're not. Look at your board. Why haven't you ranked up? It's okay. I'm bitching over
let's give it out
a
there,
drug bag, and the guy said, yeah, no questions asked, no, hey, don't do this, or can we get you some help? No, they're just offering you the drug bags to do the drugs. They're not offering you any kind of help or assistance or any kind of detoxing. They're just giving you the materials.
They're giving you
and
the drugs
stuff to do the drugs.
They're giving you the stuff you need to do the drug, and they're giving you the stuff that you need to revive your life after you do the drugs.
Think about how much money this costs for these packs to be given out daily to so many people.
And you see,
when that money
you
could be
see how they're making this money, right? Because they get support, they get money from the government, and it's like, it's actually, keep in mind, like I always look at incentives. It is in their best interest for these people to stay on crack. It is in their best interest for these people to stay on the street, because that way they continue giving them stuff and making money.
On to other programs to help them.
How so? Because they get money. Like if all the homeless people are gone and all the crackheads are gone, then they're not going to get money to buy the stuff for the crack. Duh. Like they're getting funding. They get funding for this. They get money for it. You think these people can go out there and do this for no reason? No, they're getting paid.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, here, kill yourself, save yourself, kill yourself, save yourself. It's a cycle, and it's not fair to them.
And before I left Skid Row, I had to see what it looks like inside of one of these tents.
How long did it take for you to make your shelter here?
About a day, maybe. About a day. Yeah.
And can I go inside, check it out?
Yeah, go ahead, check it out.
Go
ahead. I mean, you know, ain't nothing else you can steal because I ain't got no money.
He set up a closet inside of here. His air mattress right here. It's built up on a platform, and he's got water set up. It ain't much.
Honestly, this is a nice place. Yeah, damn, this is a nice place. He got it going on.
It ain't much. However, it is completely free to set up a tent here in LA versus paying $3 to $4 grand for an apartment. It really ain't that bad inside there.
No, I mean, I try to keep it cool. You know, like I said, you know, wherever you live, you know, if you make it your home, hey, got to keep it clean. You know?
Inside your tent right here, do you get rats that come in?
Yeah, they come in, but then they go
So what
out.
happens?
Soon as I, you know, because I put this on the floor, that's a pine saw and bleach.
You spray them out, bro. Like, that's what you gotta do. It must be a chatter. Yeah, I guess so. Like his shirt. Yeah. And the thing is that, like, dude, shredded. Yeah, he is, bro. This guy works the fuck out. Like, look at that. God damn. And so anyway, yeah, it's just really, really bad, man. When kids, someone like this in the city, and then we did some underage drinking. Oh yeah, no, I mean, kids got into this shit and everything else, right? And would you survive a week in Skid Row? I mean, I think that people probably can survive. It's just going to be really unpleasant and horrible, right? I mean, that's really about it more than anything. I feel like it's pretty simple. Like, I don't think there's really a lot more you can go off of besides that. And it's very, very problematic. But anyone call him a crackhead? I don't know if he's a crackhead or not. I have no idea. I know that other lady was because she said she was. Maybe he's not. And so, yeah, it's just awful. Can you ballpark the amount of money that's gone through this on a daily basis in this zone? Is it legal and illegal? I have no idea how much money. I cannot even begin to understand how much it is. Like, it is just literally fucking millions and millions and millions of dollars. And so I think this is just going to continue to get more and more extreme. And the fact is that here's the problem that I have, right? It's that the people that do this, they allow it to happen. That's it's the government's job to assist the people. You have to make sure that they have the overdose. Yeah. I mean, well, you've got to get them off the street, man. You do. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's scary. It's unsafe for everybody else. It looks bad. Like, you shouldn't have a bunch of people living out there on the fucking street, man. Like, I don't even see how this is a conversation. Like, obviously, you shouldn't be doing that. Duh. Of course. When a mod's running his program, search transparent California homeless salaries. Yeah, there's no easy solution to this. The problems have festered for decades. There's no medium or long-term fix. What?
So I got a sounder dog. You ask whether there's people doing it at the gate. So I have a slight issue. I can't really turn on the volume here because it's Spider Mike. I can show you the video. See, look, it's Spider Mike. Look, see. I can show you the video. And if you want to listen to it, right? If you want to listen to it, it's just Big Spider Mike on YouTube. Just go type in Big Spider Mike and you'll find it. And you can go listen to it. I can't put it on and I don't want to go to only Rumble and shut off the YouTube. If I shut off the YouTube stream's over. I want to stay on YouTube. So anyways, let's just finish. This is almost over.
Of course there is. You think, well, wait a minute. You think the only way that this can exist, the only way that we can deal with this is to have a bunch of crackheads living on the side of the street in tents? What the fuck? Like that's really that's as far as we can go?
It's cuz
I don't fucking think so, guys. I don't. I think that's ridiculous.
Hey, if you don't know who that was, that was Asmongold. And as you see, he's sort of a big kind of content creator. All right, let's see. Next. Oh, here we go. Hillary Clinton. This is a short one.
Messaging toward the middle, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton seemed to take a stronger stance on border security. She said this at the Munich Security Conference.
There is a legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been disruptive and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane way with secure borders that don't torture and kill people, and how we're going to have a strong family structure, because it is at the base of civilization.
Let's bring in Guy Benson, host of The Guy Benson Show on Fox Radio. Wanted to get your take on that. She's sometimes been more in the middle in her party when it comes on to immigration. To me, it's not so much that she's changed, but the rest of the party has shifted much to the left, especially the younger folks.
Yeah, you look at the Clinton era Democrats, and they sound like right-wing conservatives on the issue of illegal immigration. Even Barack Obama, when he was running for office and was president, he sounds like someone who'd be totally rejected by the left wing of the party today. I'm not sure, Dana, that these are true believers, right? That they actually think that we need to really toughen up the borders and throw in a few adjectives like humane. I think they recognize that they need to say these things and deliver less chaotic results for the electorate for the purpose of winning elections and gaining power. Now, that's a question of motives. It's impossible to know what's happening in her heart. I just didn't see her making comments like this publicly when her party was in charge, when this was spinning out of control.
Right.
Then Trump ran on this, won on this. Suddenly, she's got a message for the world.
President Obama also made a lot of news this week, and let's just pick this one, and that was on dealing with homelessness.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Asmongold like this. It's Asmongold. It's not Adam Gold. That's funny. It's Asmongold, and he's the Roach King. And I promise you this, He got more money than you do. He's got so much. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I'm going to tell you roughly, that guy that we just watched, he makes somewhere, I mean, it fluctuates, right? Because it's content creation. But throughout all of his channels and all this stuff, he makes somewhere around $600,000 to $700,000 a month. A month. A fucking month. A fucking month. That's not a joke. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
It is an atrocity that in a country this wealthy, we have people just on the streets. But we should also recognize that...
Yeah, his YouTube channel, look. Wait, is it still up? Do I still have it up? I don't have it up anymore. He's got 4.4 million subs. 4.4. And he's got 3 different channels. He streamed the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial and he had 800,000 viewers. Like, that's not over the course of an evening. That's all at one time. 800,000 viewers. And I know you probably think I'm embellishing the numbers. I'm not.
The average person, doesn't want to have to navigate around a tent city in the middle of downtown. We're not going to be able to generate support for it if we simply say, you know what, it's not their fault, and so they should be able to do whatever they want, because that's a losing political strategy.
Do you think that Gavin Newsom would pick up on that?
I think Gavin Newsom will pick up on anything that he wants to in order to win, right? And he will reshape himself. He is this shape-shifting character, even week to week, based on what he thinks people want to hear. And notice the last few words of that little mini lecture from Barack Obama. And I don't totally disagree with what he said, but he said this is a losing electoral proposition. It's about campaigns winning or losing. I think what the Hillarys, Obamas, and others of the world, they want their party to win elections by doing what, for example, Democrats in Virginia, like Abigail Spanberger, did. Talk a good game from sort of the center left, emphasize affordability, sound very sensible and somewhat moderate, and then win all the power, and then go hard left and implement whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
that's
she's
the
been
model.
a mystery.
But I think nationally they feel like that's what I'm saying. Yes, step one is winning.
Yeah, probably about $600,000 to $700,000 a month, and he lives on less than 1% of his money. Like, seriously, like, anybody who knows who that is, how do I a month? Yeah. How do I everybody, all the people here who know who Asmongold is and know him as the Roach King and know what I'm talking about, how the fuck do I explain his situation to like somebody who doesn't know? You know what I mean? Like, you would never believe how this fucking guy lives. Seriously, right? Am I right? Somebody back me up. What the fuck? He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke weed. He doesn't do any drugs at all. He's completely straight-laced.
The election. Step two is all the left-wing stuff that they want to do. So if they've got to fool people, bamboozle people in the process to get their votes, so be it.
It reminds me of the Jonah Goldberg book, Liberal Fascism, from maybe like, what was that, 15, 16, 18 years ago, in which he said something like that they're very patient. President Obama also said this about needing to have younger candidates.
There is a element of, at some point, you age out. You're not connected directly to the immediate struggles that folks are going through. Democrats do well when we have candidates who are plugged into the moment, to the zeitgeist, to the times, and particular struggles that...
Did he say to the zeitgeist? Oh, man, I don't have that much time. I can't get into all that right now. Fuck.
That folks are thinking about as they look towards the future rather than look backward toward the past.
Guy, one of the things that you're looking at on both sides of the aisle, there are some lawmakers who are quite up there. If you look at both in the House and the Senate, well into their 80s and their 90s, and President Obama warning the Democrats, like, you got to look a little bit younger, folks.
Yeah, I wonder if he's talking about Zohran Mamdani, who he reportedly called during the campaign, said, I'm very impressed with your campaign. Let me help you. Let me be a sounding board. He was just talking about the homelessness issue. How many people froze to death in the last month in Mamdani's New York City? Is that the type of youth Obama's looking for?
Right. Guy Benson, full of answers. I'm sure we'll be listening to you later today on the radio and everywhere else where we can find you. Guy Benson, thank you. Have a good week.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.
I have no doubt that I am Bill Clinton's son.
Did you know that Bill Clinton has a black son?
It was common knowledge. Everyone in Arkansas knew. Everywhere I went, they pointed, that's Bill Clinton's son right there. He looked like him, don't he? The ears, the mouth, the chin, the teeth, the eyes, the nose. I see him in me. You can see a black Bill Clinton. When I brush my hair, I can see Bill Clinton with waves in his head. I always felt bad about him not wanting to be in my life. Was it because I was black? Was it something wrong with me? Why he don't want to be a part of me? It made me think of even sometimes suicide.
Right.
It's not fair, and it has been hurtful. That he still refused to acknowledge me. Well, times was very hard, and my mom was a working girl on the streets. She was heavy on drugs.
My name is Lucia Bolton. My sister.
All right. After what we watched in the clips y'all seen.
He looks like him. He definitely looks like him. His mom was a hooker. I can understand why he wouldn't want to claim them.
Well, you know, Bill was slinging wood.
He for sure was.
This is crazy.
He got his black belt.
You're wild.
You're wild.
That's crazy.
Just kidding, y'all.
My name is Lucia Bolton. My sister's Barbara Williams. Danny Williams' mother. She's a prostitute, and she, hung around on the streets on 17th and Main. She met him on the streets.
How do we? Okay. All right. Look. Let's watch this objectively, okay? Somebody asked this. Hold on a second. Wait, seriously. How do we know this is true? Okay. We don't. However, these guys right here, the Cartier family, they got 1.66 million subs. For them to make a video like this, they must have done a mountain of research. They wouldn't have produced this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I think this is true? Bill Clinton's a whore. Yeah. Do I think it could be? I mean, could it be true? Yes. Can I prove to you that it is? No. Do I think it is? Don't know. Do I want it to be? Don't care. It's funny, though. Is it funny? Fuck yeah, it's funny. It's funny. If you think about it, it's funny whether it's true or not. Because if this kid is Bill Clinton's son, that shit's funny. If this guy has always thought his whole life and lived his life based on the fact that he thinks he's Bill Clinton's son and he's not, that is also equally as funny to me. Why? Because I'm a fucking monster. And shit like this is hilarious. You want to see my sense of humor? I have an acquaintance. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I used to talk to the guy all the time. In fact, he ran for the president of the United States, and we had a chat. It was such a long time ago. We chatted on MySpace. That's how long ago it was. And he jokingly said that if he were to have won, he would make me his Secretary of Defense. It wasn't war then, but he was joking. I wrote, actually, it was one of those posts that I wrote a long time ago before I was doing this stuff. I was still kind of based though, So his name, you probably know him. His name is Doug Stanhope. And he was a host of the Man Show. Girls jumping on trampolines. Sorry, ladies, I didn't write it. And so, anyways, the point is that he has a comedy special that I am a huge fan of. And if you would like to watch it to see what kind of stuff makes me laugh, you might hate me afterwards, but it's going to be funny. The name of his special that you should watch is called Deadbeat Hero. Deadbeat Hero. It's on YouTube. Doug Stanhope, Deadbeat Hero. If you can get through that without turning it off in disgust, we can be friends probably for life.
I was told that she was with him on 13 occasions.
13!
What was Bill Clinton doing on the streets?
Getting one off.
Yeah, you just paid for a prostitute.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla. And then when Jimmy Kimmel left to go be Tonight Show asshole, he was replaced with Doug Stanhope. So Doug Stanhope was the guy who was like the third host he was with Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla and Doug Stanhope were the end of that show. You know what I mean? Does everybody know what I'm talking about now? Shelley Berman? No, Chris, but I will look it up. I'm actually kind of a connoisseur of comedy, so I will definitely look that up 100%.
But he was out there walking around like he could have. He's a president.
He wasn't a president around this time.
He wasn't the president yet.
Nah, Bill was the president in 1999, wasn't it?
He was the president.
He looked like he could be born in
90s.
about 99.
Nah, he's definitely older than that. He's born in the 80s.
Oh yeah, Adam's
Bill Clinton was
awesome.
in government, bro.
I don't know him.
He didn't just jump and be president.
He was a
what was he
government.
doing on the streets?
He was a lawyer.
It's my only question.
Howard, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Welcome. Well, we're just chit-chatting, shooting the shit, watch this video about Bill Clinton's black son. I like saying that. That's funny. I think it's funny. Either way, it's funny.
And a politician. Yeah, he was born in 1980.
Yeah. This dude?
Yeah.
Custody of us. My Aunt Lucille stepped up and gained guardianship of us. She raised us in Little Rock, Arkansas. At the time, we was from group home to house. My Aunt Lucille wanted to have a father in my life.
Holding a picture of him?
As a small child, she took me to the governor mansion.
There was a car coming at the front gate, right? When the gate swings open, I ran up in there and ran behind the gate, okay?
She was trying to get him to accept me and notice me.
When I got to the door, I asked for her, and the door was slammed in my face.
Slammed the door in her face. This is Bill's son. He had the black son out here.
And 2 little guys came from out the side of the place.
Hillary, she had guys chase him off the property.
I just don't understand what you think is going to happen. You're trying to get to the governor of Arkansas, and you are a prostitute. I wouldn't want you at my house.
That's her sister. It was her sister, auntie.
And what the fuck does she do?
But
she doesn't look very well off.
That's crazy.
I'm just keeping it 100.
I can't say for sure because
The kid is the man, the black guy, the dookie. Look, the kid is the guy, the black guy. He's not a kid no more. You know what I mean? Well, fucking goofy people, man. These people they're so immature. God.
Bill trying to just
she
keep his
was
secret,
just
though.
being honest. She was a prostitute, so he could be any good son.
That's very much true.
Yeah, I know.
He do look like Bill, though.
Take that test. Take that test.
You think Bill gonna take that test?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Jay-Z don't want you want to take his test.
It's clearly too much of a risk.
Yeah, Jay-Z got a long lost son that don't even want to take a test right now.
I just don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna run into the governor's mansion. Duh, they threw you out. Duh. What the hell? He don't want to claim me.
And I went to writing and dropped the thing. Get the hell out of there.
I read history. Basically goes back to slave owners. When they have a child with one of their slaves and the wives try to have them banished off the...
Why do I even have mods? I mean, because it's just it's nothing I can really like work with. So Polly, you can do it if you want. That's nothing I can work with. I can't really work with that. That's sort of like coming in here and just like typing milk 5 times. What am I supposed to say?
Plantation. What century is this? It just wasn't right.
Every child in this state is somebody because we're going to give them every chance we can.
And honestly, we were needing child support at the time. My mom was in prison.
We was poor, okay? We had.
I'm just giving them a hard time because I always tell them don't kick people. So I'm just giving you a hard time, Polly. Don't get mad. And don't make me go on another apology tour. Hey, by the way, I just want to say one time, just real quick for 5 seconds. And I'm going to talk directly to him for 2 seconds. Yo, Scott, I really wish you would fucking take my name off the goddamn title when you're going to talk about like people like dogging out women and talking about fat chicks and all this shit. Because I wasn't involved in that shit. That was the other guy. Just take my shit name off that. And all you had to do was like take ownership of what you fucking did and like apologize and go on like a really quick apology tour, go away for like a week and then make like some real content videos and you would have been real monetized. People, all you had to do was apologize. But instead, you're trying to like blackmail people. You guys know somebody. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story real quick, just real quick. Somebody wrote me today. I will not tell you who it was. Some woman that you guys don't know that was in this chat back in like October. Okay? She dropped into my DMs. I didn't ask her to. We were chatting just a little bit. I asked her for a G-rated picture. I literally said, send me a G-rated picture. She sent me a topless picture without me asking. Guess who hacked or something into her device, got that picture, and then told her that I sent it to him. And now is using that picture and information to blackmail her. Yeah, nobody knows about this because it literally just happened about 10 minutes before I went live today. No, Polly doesn't know about it. Nobody knows about what I'm saying. Nobody knows about it. No. I proved to her. I went through my entire message all the way back to the first time I ever messaged him. And I proved to her that I had never sent anything to anybody. And that person had gotten control of her system like he has done to other people, apparently, is what we're gathering. And so he's trying to throw me under the bus, saying that I sent him an inappropriate picture that I never even fucking asked for. That's the kind of person where all you had to do was say, I'm sorry, I'm human. I'm just a man. I fucked up. I apologize. It'll never happen again. I apologize to my wife. I apologize to my friends and the people that I said were my friends. And I'm sorry. That's all you had to do. Instead, you go and make a space and dog me and Sparky out for 6 fucking hours. Sparky got catfished. I would have called that bitch fat and made her pay half the bill too. Why the fuck you think I made him a mod? Yeah, what a fucking scumbag. So look, I'm going to ask you something that you're not going to be able to do. I'm going to try my best to do it. Later on tonight, probably in a couple minutes, they're going to start a space. I know you want to watch it. Try not to. Don't give it any energy. It's low grade, low level, low person. Like they're damn near liberals the way they're talking. Oh, women and hurt my feelings and all this shit. Because I listen to that shit. Because you know the guy Bach, he's in Canada. He's not even an American. And I like him at a face value. But in the last couple of days, I have realized that he is an instigator. And he just streams the shit that other people maybe don't want to be streamed, only to cause drama. He's loving it because he doesn't live here. He just gets all of us to fight and then he restreams it and makes money. And I noticed something else too. Check this shit out. You go to his stream and you see the space up and he's restreaming it. And the guy in the corner is looking all around. That video of him in the corner is not live. When he talks, the video doesn't change. That's a pre-recorded, looped, probably like 3 minutes of him actually in the stream, like doing that. You know what I mean? And he puts that video in the corner and loops it. So it looks like he's there doing his shit. He's not. It's worse than a restreamer. He's not even fucking there. So, and all he does is, I like him. Our interactions between me and him have been fine. No problem. But what he does is he creates some of the drama. He creates the infighting. If I turn on my space right now, I bet you in 5 seconds he'd have it up restreaming it. I don't like that. I like stopped streaming anybody I don't have permission to stream. This is different. This is content. These are videos. I'm stopping it, making it my own, blah, 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 blah. But he's a phone-in streamer. That's a good way. He's not even, restreaming is a 4-letter word. People get pissed off. At least Scott is there. At least these other people, BDF Blaze, whatever, at least they're there. This guy's not even really there. He's not even there. He's streaming Pam's space right now. He's not even involved in this. It's kind of like Joe turning on his camera and restreaming all of us. Why? Why are you involved in this? I mean, I'm an American. I'm a patriot. I made friends with Tommy. I'm in the group, right? But like, it's got like, and it's gonna get back to him. I'm not talking shit, dude. Bach, if you watch this, I don't dislike you. I think what you're doing is fucked up. But as a person, I don't dislike you. I think you're a fine individual. But you know you're not really fucking there. That's shady. Maybe it's just me though. But look, I'm not saying this for myself. I don't care if they talk shit about me. Hey, my subs, every time they open up a space start talking about me, my channel views and my subs go up. Hey, have at it, man. Whatever, but don't do that to yourself. It's like low grade, bottom of the barrel, like drama. It's drama with people who are literally literally they have a huge drama space with 8 people. Eight people. I got more people in my stream before I even like turn on the wrestling video. My intro, before my intro plays, I have like 10 times that many. And they're all drama. And then they got people in there going, I didn't like the way he talked to the girl. It's okay that she lied about her appearance and showed up and was a bitch and made him waste his time and money. How dare him want her to pay for half the meal? Oh, how insulting. I was going to throw up. I mean, they were downright friendly with Will and shit. Like, it's one thing not to like me. You don't like me? Fine, I don't like you too. It's one thing to not like Sparky. You don't like Sparky? I understand. I do like Sparky. But I can understand why somebody would not like his personality. I get that. But I happen to like him. I've talked to Sparky for... Dude, do not give... Here's some free advice to everybody. And Polly is going to back me up and shit. Tommy is in Pam Tifa's X space. Oh, man. I don't want to stream that. I can't do that. I might go in there late. I don't know. I can't stream that shit. But like, it's one thing if you don't like us. Fine. It's one thing for that. We don't even really know if what happened. I wonder if that girl who doesn't even know that Sparky has Twitter, I wonder if that girl is super fucking happy about people on the internet talking shit about her date, whether it's Sparky or Spin or whoever, like putting words into her mouth and shit like that. What the fuck? So I don't want to go in there because then I'm going to be like, Pam likes me and she's going to bring me up to speak. And I feel awkward, like streaming. Like they already think I'm Antifa, right? They already claimed that I was co-hosting a space with Pam when it was Tommy that was co-host. I don't want to have it on my stream. You understand, right? No, I'll watch it later. I'll watch it. But no. You guys understand why I can't go in there, right? I it's so hard for me. Today, I was in MGG Gaming's chat, and I wanted to, he was saying stuff, and I was like, oh, that's a good point. And I started going, oh, I can't even type. I can't even fucking type. The guy Clunkers was trolling everybody, thinking that he was, like, saying that he was Veli Ray, but he's not Veli Ray. He's not. But people thought he was Veli Ray, and I was confused for about 5 seconds, but he's not Veli Ray. But then he hates me for no reason. He dogs me. But then what he says about everything else, what he says about Trump and all the other, I completely agree. So me and the guy would probably be friends. I don't know why he doesn't like me. And I don't want to try to fix it because it's not my problem. It's his problem. You know what I mean? Thank you, Polly. I like everybody at face value. Everybody. I liked Sparky the first time. I liked Tommy the first time. I liked Honey Badger Mom. I liked everybody. I liked T. The first second I met T-Sply, we became like instant friends. Fuck, look how quick you guys watched me. How about that shit? This is weird to say. You guys, some of you literally watched me and Ben Dykes become friends. Like we became friends, like what, on camera, right? That sounded weird. I didn't mean like, you know what I mean? Like I was a part of his show. I couldn't call in and then he called me. You know, that's so fucking weird because he is such a good content creator. I seriously wake up to his show every single channel or every single morning. I saw the word channel. Could I make that much from having a YouTube channel? OMFUG. Okay, so that's a hard question to answer. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. That's a really hard question to answer. Could I make that kind of money on YouTube channel? It depends on who you are, what kind of content you have, how consistent you are, how motivated you are, how much you can figure out how to do the editing and make it look nice and put your shit on there. Like I made a short today. It took me about 45 minutes. Honestly, get a different idea. So the thing here is I don't really make that much from YouTube. I mean, I make probably more than you think I do, but I'm in the like top 20% of creator income, 20 to 25%. That's not a claim on how much I make. That's more of a claim on how much other people don't make. The average, and this is the truth, and I've heard this from multiple content creators who have over 500,000 subs, okay? The majority of people who have channels who make videos will never see over $500 in 1 month from YouTube. The average is way less than that. Editing is rough. That's why I use AI for a lot of my stuff. I try to edit as minimal as possible. I do to like when I make my videos, I have my opener, hey what's up? And then I have my ending where it has the thing that says like and subscribe. I have all that's in a template. And I just bring over the audio, the MP3 file of me doing the speech, and I bring over my B-roll footage, I line it up, and I make my video. But all this shit is like set up. It's not, look, for those of you who think you can just turn on your camera and turn on your thing and record a couple videos and be like, get 20 grand a month. if it was that easy, nobody would have a job. If it was that easy, everybody in here would be content creators. You would all be making videos. I'm going to tell you straight up, when the first, my dad's friends with Ted Nugent. It's fucking weird too, because my dad's not a music person, so he doesn't really know him that way. He's like gun. My dad's a gun person, and Ted's a gun. They talk about guns, but they used to talk on the phone all the time. It's fucking weird, right? So, like, yeah, you can't really honestly like just become the first video. You can go back to my channel and look. The first video I ever made was 2015. It was I was making video after video after video. I've been monetized since 2023. And this is really the last like 9 months has really been the first time that I've made like more money than I thought. Like I every month from YouTube, I like the money I make, it has a comma in it. Has a comma. But it fluctuates. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's way more. Like November was way more than December. December, January, February, the first quarter, I have it under good T-Sply authority that the first quarter of the year on YouTube is a piece of shit. He's having the same kind of issue I'm having. Why do you think he's streaming right now? Yeah. Oh, hey, let me ask you a question. I don't mean this to sound like conceited, like, oh, well, not everything is about you, but I'm just curious. They're not talking about me on the space, are they? Like Pam Tifa's space? They're not. I mean, they wouldn't bring me up if I wasn't there, right? They're not talking to me, talking about me or anything.
Don't listen to us, really.
My industry was working at a gas station.
We have no money to pay lawyers. They just shut us up.
My mom told me on a few occasions where she was threatened.
She didn't talk to leave them alone because we're going to come up missing.
She was also pushed out a 2-story window where she got a metal plate in her foot.
Good. Thank you.
She still
Thank you.
feels scared of speaking.
And they was trying to get information about Bobby Williams' story so they can give her, I guess some hush money.
In fact, my mother did receive 7 $100 bills a month in the mailbox. Even presents on Christmas that was delivered to my home by state troopers.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt he was trying to be a part of my life. And then when he became president, everything stopped.
Duh.
In 1995, when my father was president of the United States, the state of Arkansas put us in foster care. I lived in foster homes. It made me feel horrible because I know his child, Chelsea, was well taken care of, and we was house to house, home.
No, I'm not going into an Antifa space. Nah, I'm not. That's not the type of person I am, Danger Mouse. I'm not going to do something like that. I'll be rude to Pam when she's rude to me first. But make no mistake about it. I don't give a shit about her age or gender. If she's ever rude to me, I will make that bitch cry. She'll fucking close the damn space. But if she's nice to me, I will not be the first one to turn south. I can't do that. I never do that. I want you to know, if I have a problem with someone, if you see me arguing and fighting with someone, I want you to know that they started it. I never, ever, ever. I live my life this way. I make it a point, no matter what the situation, no matter what I'm doing, I don't give a fuck how bad the situation is. I never start out angry because there is no fucking place for me to go from there. Because once I'm angry, that's it. So I have to make sure I maintain my composure and my morals and my integrity at all times. I know you want me to, and to be honest with you, I actually kind of do want to. However, I don't mean this in any conceited way or any sort of braggadocious way. It's just matter of factly, and I mean this on a very, very low end. Probably the lowest end you could ever mean this. Yeah, because that was fake bullshit wrestling. This is real life. That's why. And it's this is like recorded, and then I'm just gonna be yet another person who just like lost his mind on the space. I don't want to be that. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, Tommy's on Spam Space. That's cool. You can go watch it. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Real nice. And to know that my father was the president, it hurts. Dang. Try to imagine that your own father refused to love you, refused to say that you exist.
I just don't understand what he expected.
But I think though,
but he knew of him though. That's the strange part about it.
What makes me start to believe it.
My dad. Oh man, I was really pushed to never start a fight, but always finish it. Absolutely. And not, when I was growing up, it was really hard for me to figure that out. I had a hard time figuring out what I was allowed to do and not allowed to do. I was really, really, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really, really scared to fight when I was a kid because I wasn't sure how far too far was. I was trying to figure out how to fucking put my pants on right still, you know what I mean? So it was really hard for me to figure out what was too much and what was over the line and what was just right. So I tried really hard, but as I got older and got into the wrestling and shit, I realized real quick what to do. So, I mean, now I haven't been in a real fight in several years, but I would imagine that I'm going to try my best never to have another physical altercation with anyone ever again, because I'm scared I'm going to get hurt, and I'm more scared that because I'm a little unconventional, and I'm scared I might really fucking hurt somebody. I can't take a chance of being locked up in a cell for the rest of my life because I couldn't control my fucking anger. You know what I'm saying? That's what to me, that's what being an adult and being a man is able to see your faults and see your shortcomings and see what your hang-ups are and be able to address them in real-time scenarios and to protect yourself at all costs. And I have that shit down fucking pat, bro.
His political career in jeopardy. Oh, that guy's running for president. He has a baby with a hooker. That's gonna destroy his political career.
Yeah, but he could have
same guy that was 42 trips to Epstein Island.
No, that's
Monica Lewinsky.
No, it's understandable, but he could have still showed some bread or some love.
Well, he's giving him $700 a month,
but he cut it off.
Yeah, he did. That's what makes me actually believe it, because he was getting $700 a month from state troopers and Christmas gifts.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I just don't.
In the boy's life, the way, hey, Moose Man, I guess you're a Moose Man, you're a guy. So in my household, this saying was said a little bit different way. You said, my mom said, don't let your pelican mouth overload your baby bird butt. Yeah, in my house, that same saying was, don't write a check your ass can't fucking cash. Same thing, same exact meaning.
I don't understand why he thinks the president, a guy who is power hungry, is going to put that at risk.
Oh, nice.
Claim the baby of a prostitute.
You know who's a strong woman for real? Hillary. You know how much stuff she been going through.
They said she cheated on him back.
She probably did.
That's what they said.
My father was, and that he was so close yet so far away, made my pain unbearable. Growing up in Little Rock school district system, it was.
I guess that's the difference between my dad and your dad, Joe. Your dad said if you're ever, and that's pretty good advice. My dad, Joe said, guys, my dad would say if you're ever face to face with a guy, never look away. Joe, you know what my dad used to say? Don't you ever get close enough to someone to be face to face. If you get close enough to someone for them to grab you, you better hit them first. This bullshit about you have to wait to get hit before you hit somebody, or who started the fight, or who, fuck that. Fuck them up immediately. As soon as you get within distance, if you feel any threat at all to your livelihood, what if they hit you and you fall and crack your head and then you're paralyzed or a vegetable or whatever, piece of broccoli? So you just take him out immediately. So I never, hey, I guess I shouldn't dox that in case I ever have an altercation, but I'm never in my life ever, and I'll never ever wait for someone to swing at me first. I will fucking take you out the second I feel fucking that. You feel it. You can feel that like few seconds before somebody's going to attack you. It's just like the temperature in the room shifts, like the air and the it's hard to explain unless you experienced it for yourself. But when that shit happens, if you wait, you're going to get hit. What are you doing? You no mercy, sweep the leg. Fuck them. It's what do they say? It's better to apologize or it's better to be judged by 10 than carried by 8 or some shit. It's better to apologize later than to be in the hospital with like a broken arm or some shit, or worse.
Difficult.
Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on camera, but that's how I feel. I'll never wait. Who started the fight? Fuck you. Who finished the fight? Give a fuck who started it. Because if I hit you, that means you took it to a point where I was fucking threatened. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is anybody follow me or no? Am I by myself on that?
Because you got gang members, drug activities at the schools. And I wanted more to life. I didn't want end up.
Every time you go around Pam Tifa or any of the other idiots, you're basically saying it's okay what they did to Captain Jerry. Fuck those people, bro. You can rot in hell. But shrooms. Yeah, I might be able to, I just wanted to listen that one time and they brought me up and then Pam liked me. I'd rather her like me than hate me immediately, I guess, but isn't it fucking weird? Really, look at the Pam Tifa that follows you. Isn't that weird? And then she used to talk, Polly confirm or deny. Polly said that she was actually like talking about me when I wasn't there, saying how nice and friendly I was. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you a secret about me. Don't tell nobody else, okay? This is between me and you. I ain't so fucking friendly. There's a reason that one guy gets run down and then I'm called a man and said whatever problems is that. See, it wasn't really what they said about me, because what he said about me really wasn't that bad. It was the fact that my name was in the fucking title, and then the title made me look like a jackass. I didn't like that. I'm with you, Cly. One good thing about being a psychopath is I never lose. Badass. Yes, this right here. Yep. Oh, you look like a psychopath. Oh, shit. Hey, guys, look at this. Look at that face. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, bro. Hey, bro. I want you on my team. You got to be on my team, okay? Holy shit! Look at that face. Holy shit! You eat raw meat and shit? God damn. You're good. All good, dude. Yep, Tony. Yep. Love it. Okay. I agree. Michael, you said this. Well, okay. Clyde, you're not like others. You're so dreamy. Oh, Joe. Gay. Oh shit. That's a place I never went. I can't. No. Be judged by 12 then carried by 6 is what I did. Okay, there, yeah. Judged by 12 rather than carried by 6. Okay, I just had the numbers off. But you understand what I was saying. He is. Look at the Maya. Sorry, Joe, you're fucking gay. Again, you get the double one, Joe, the double one. Gay! Jail for defending himself in Oregon, getting carjacked. Yeah, the guy ended up in the hospital. That's fucked up. That's why, you know what? That's why I stay the fuck home. That's why I never go anywhere. I don't want to go out and take a chance. Somebody like, especially as my kid gets older and goes from like little kid to teenager. Because if I'm out somewhere and some drunk dude like starts to try to holler at her, my foot's gonna holler up his fucking ass. Because I live in Texas, and if you defend your child from some sort of predator in Texas, you're good. And you ain't going to jail. Judge is going to be like, you're good. You might even get a plaque. They might like invite you to the police department. They might give you a pizza party or some shit. You don't even know. Too bad Tommy at a family party, Mike is running his mouth saying that they asked if he wanted to press charges against. I don't know if I believe that, because detectives were talking to Jerry like the next day. Yeah. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. If you guys are just joining us or you're new to my stream and you don't know who all the regulars are, this is Tony P. He's a fucking badass. Not only is he's one of the most generous guys I've met in a very long time, right? He's very generous. Not only that, he's such a nice, friendly guy, so helpful. His demeanor is awesome. His personality is badass. But he was, I'm going to go ahead and say professional. I don't know your status. I don't know if you just fought amateur or if you actually ever turned pro or anything. I'd like to ask you about it or something sometime. But he was a boxer. Hell yeah. A good boxer too. He had to be. Pink satin shorts. I'm never going to get over that, Tony. He should have never sent me. He should have never posted that picture. I'm never going to get over that shit. But nah, Tony P is awesome, guys. We love Tony P. Okay, Get Lost Game. See you later. We're just gonna be on for a little. Well, we'll be on for a little while longer, guys. There's not too much activity. You see, a wider mic is out there. You know, hey, for a handicap guy, I just saw him earlier on this shit walking around pretty well, huh? These people are pieces of shit, bro. What a rat. A bunch of rat fucking bastards. Hey, Joe, let me ask you a question. Seriously, you've seen all these people, Joe, for a long time. If you went out, right, and you had a choice, and let's say, Joe, you went to go eat dinner. Joe, let's say you went to the Spaghetti Factory, right? That's what it's called, right? Spaghetti Factory? The one here in Houston was called Spaghetti Warehouse. So Spaghetti Factory, right? So, Joe, you walk into the Spaghetti Factory. On one side is a table. It's got Spider Mike, Richard, Maceface, Pam Tifa, Chan Diddler, and the Portland Frog. At the other table, there's me, and Polly, and Tommy, and both Shanes, and Tinkerton, and Rebel. Which table you gonna have dinner at, Joe? Where are you gonna go sit at? And at the head of the table, conducting the entire thing is Arturo. Like, for real, seriously, is that a hard fucking decision? Oh, Joe, the frog story was on the news. Yes, I would eat with you guys. Okay, Joe. Joe, you picked the prank. I'm sorry. I just bailed on our games, man. I didn't mean to. Joe, you picked you made the right choice. See, Joe, I think that you might be twisted in your facts. And I bet you, Joe, if we could hang out in person and let's say maybe me and Polly and Tommy. Let's see here. Me, Polly, Tommy, and one other person who is okay. It would have to be Tinkerton. Joe, I bet you that me, Polly, Tommy, and Tinkerton in 2 hours could get you to praise Donald Trump and think that being a liberal is fucking insane. 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours, max. Maybe you're a little bit hard-headed than I think you are, but I think that you seem to have a pretty fucking level-headed on you, Joe. But every once in a while you say some wacky shit, but I think you do that just for attention or just because of the moment. But seriously, like, you do actually agree with us a lot more than you think you do, don't you? You gotta ask yourself that. Really, Jess? I don't know. You do agree with us to some degree. And all it takes is a little bit. Because, you guys know that most of these people only care about one, maybe two issues, and nothing else matters to them. Oh, they care about integration, or they care about the abortion, or they care about trans. They don't care about all the shit like we care about everything. I can't think about a subject that I don't give a fuck about as far as like the economy and the country and what Trump is doing, whether it's MAHA, the Making America Healthy Again, or all the other shit. We care about everything. They care about their one or two hotspot issues, and that's it.
Moving from home to home, not having a stable place to go. It came to a point in high school where I had to drop out to take care of my
Prank, are you still on?
Make sure they were stable and able to go to school every day. I got a job full time at a donut shop my 11th grade year to support my sisters and brothers. If I had the love and support of my father that stayed on me, made sure I had the best education, I feel I would have had a better life. In 1999, they tried to sweep me under the rug with Bill Clinton's friend publishing this phony DNA test. It never was a DNA test.
Roger Altman. Roger is a longtime friend of mine.
Just think about it. It was published in a tabloid owned by a donor of Bill Clinton. Even to this day, Megyn Kelly, Howard Kirk, they continue to quote this bogus DNA test, and it really hurts. I would love to see the DNA test done. Several times, I tried to reach out to the Clintons. People say all the time, you're gonna get yourself killed dealing with the Clintons. I wrote letters to his library. I wrote letters to addresses I got off the internet, even emailed him from Facebook and on his Facebook pages. I never got any response back. Once in Little Rock, Arkansas, I visited the Clinton Library. I wanted to see how it felt to be his president, and he was speaking. But by the time we made it there, he was already gone. We took a tour through the library, and just to see all the things he'd done in the world, helping other kids in Haiti and, all the other places, it's just sad.
Hold on, yeah.
Because
wasn't that a scam? They didn't build no houses?
Billions from Haiti.
And didn't build a house. Or maybe one house.
They built like 4 or 5 houses.
I see why they pushing for abortion now.
It's one thing to do fraud and steal, but when you steal from people who are starving, like, they're not America poor over there. They are survival poor over there. And you stole from them?
Bro, he won't even help his son.
Yeah, I mean,
if he could do that, he don't give a fuck.
But it's like then you're showing face and getting all this like these virtue signaling points, showing how good you are for helping them, and then you literally didn't help them. You stole from them. You stole from the poor.
It seemed like the more and the more you look into the Clintons, it's always
there's
a lot of dirt.
They're very shady.
BlackBerry phones, she destroyed the laptops. It's just so much dirt on them, bro.
They're evil.
Epstein files.
They're the most corrupt family in government.
Hillary started running for president. She visited Little Rock at one of her campaign stops. I put myself right in front of the podium where she spoke. She was looking right at me. Eye contact.
But you are not right in front.
In my heart, I was thinking she knew who I was.
I met with a small group of the Black Lives Matter activists.
It made me wonder if she's saying Black Lives Matter, why I don't matter to her.
And I just felt for them.
I was gonna introduce myself as Danny Williams, her husband's son, and her stepson.
I am a new grandmother, in case you haven't heard.
I had millions of questions to ask, why?
We're gonna do everything we can to make sure she has every opportunity.
As soon as she spoke, she got out of there. I didn't get to talk to my stepmom. I could never imagine having a child and not acknowledge him. I know how it feels to not have a parent in your life. I work construction. I am a person of faith. I take my kids to church every Sunday. I teach my sons how to keep bad language out your mouth, how to speak properly with yes sir and yes ma'am. Recently, I've been telling my kids that their grandfather was the president of the United States. And they amazed by it. They like, no, you know, is it for real? And I tell them, yes, you know, that is my father. And I'm gonna make sure you get to meet him one day. Hillary, please do not deny I exist. I am your stepson. Chelsea is my sister. And Bill is my father.
Joe, when you saying that, I expect you fully, Joe, to be here for Buff Bagwell interview. Joe, will you please join us for the Buff? I don't know when it's going to be, Joe. Probably in March sometime. I'm hoping for a Friday or Saturday night. It's not going to be with Tommy. This is not a political thing. We're not going to be asking Buff Bagwell if he knows if it has an apple, it has a banana. That's not what this is. So there's no politics at all. But Joe, you going to be here? I will be here for Buff. Okay, Joe. Hey, I'm going to hold you to that. Joe, I don't expect you to spend any money. It's not about that. We're going to be taking questions, whether they're super chatted or not. This is not a fundraiser. This is just on my channel. It's just me interviewing. I don't even know if I can call him a friend because I really don't know him like that. But I mean, we punched each other in the fucking mouth. That's funny.
Super predators. We have to bring them to heel.
I feel bad when Hillary called black people super predators and that we need to be brought to heel. I'm black, I'm real, I am her stepson, and I deserve the love that she has given Chelsea. We hear my stepmother tells the nation every day, we're stronger together. They know who I am, and I know who I am. I have to meet my father. I have to know that he's willing to even accept me. I have to know that like any child, I want to know my dad and I want him to know me. I'm his only son in the world and he's my only dad. We have to come together. We have to. If Black lives truly matter to you, please contact me.
You know they don't. You know they don't matter to them.
Hey, you know what's forever?
I has to meet my father.
You know what forever had me weak about Hillary when she pulled the hot sauce out and said, "Are you trying to do that to get votes?" She said, "It's working."
I'm not gonna lie.
Do the poll. Do the poll real quick. Do the poll. I'm just curious.
This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. I feel.
Do you believe it? Yes or no?
I'm in the middle with it.
I think it
what
definitely
percent
could be his
you
dad.
believe it?
I think it definitely could be his father.
So on a percentage, how much percent do you believe?
I'm
45%.
I say I'm about 50-50.
It's 50-50.
I give it 60-40.
I was gonna say 60.
I was gonna say 60 also.
What's the 60%?
The eyes, the face, and the eyes.
Hold on, I can answer that. Who is the rapper at the beginning of my show? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the name of the songs are. Because a lot of people ask me that. I got it from the YouTube free music studio. It's pretty fucking good too. I'm going to type the name of the band or the artist in the chat, okay? Because if I say it, you won't know how to spell it. There you go. It's called Nefix. Nefix. They have a lot of music. They have a lot of songs like
I'm my own worst enemy.
all of it basically sounds like that. I got like 20 tracks from them. It's pretty good stuff. It's free music too. I can play all this shit anytime I want. So there it is. And then the two that I have on my stream start, they're by that band. One's called My Way. That's this one.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
That one's called My Way, and the other one I use is called Statement. That's this one.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love
for the fake shits. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the...
Okay, so those are those two I use. So I should actually take those and like upload those individually to YouTube as a song. I don't know if I would get in. I mean, they're not copyrighted, but it's good songs. I like it a lot. They're free in YouTube Studio. Yeah, you can just go download it. Hell yeah. Yeah, me too, Paulie. I try like fucking throwing down. Today I played a special song. I have to clip that part out. I was just trying to be funny.
The face and the money though, bro.
The money. 60. I'm bumping to 60.
He has a different level of delusion. Why? I just like, your mother is a hooker. That alone should let you know anybody that's your daddy is not finna claim you.
Dang.
Like, I have to be my father. No, you won't. Sorry.
So
it's very sad. It's a very sad story indeed. Like, I'm very sad that you were poverty stricken. You had a horrible, struggling life. That's very sad. But like, to think that most powerful and most corrupt family in America is going to put that aside to acknowledge you.
They're not good people. The Clintons are not good people.
Delusion.
Was he a governor of Arkansas?
Yes. You think he just jumped in? He's from Arkansas.
That boy Bill just be slanging it everywhere he go. Little girls, prostitutes, anything.
No, he's not wrong.
No, he is.
Okay, this is going to be the final video of the broadcast. It's 14 minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed. I mean, actually, I was going to stay up and play a little game here, this little card game, but I don't think a lot of people would want to stick around for that. It's hard for me to, like, because then you feel obligated to stay, but like then you might not be able to do the game, and then it's like a card game. If you don't know the rules, if you don't know what's going on, it's like ridiculous to watch. It's stupid. It's stupid to watch it unless you know what it is. Hey, I'm gonna randomly be going live here and there with like gaming streams here and there. Don't feel obligated. You can come hang out, Rebby, but if you do, say hi. I mean, I play Call of Duty, I play Hearthstone, I play World of Warcraft, play Battlefield sometimes. All right, one more video, and we'll call it a night, guys. Thank you so much for dealing with my crash earlier, and then coming back. It was a good stream. See, Hearthstone. It's in the left corner. This right here. This. I played Magic the Gathering too, but I guess I could play it on stream sometime. That would be good, maybe. We still here, keep streaming. Yeah, we're gonna watch a good video. You're gonna love this video. It just came out 2 hours ago. I got my my interview, my town hall Tuesday tomorrow with Tommy, Danny Rebel, and Ground Zero at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 o'clock. Yeah, Nefix Furry Pets. That's it. You spelled it exactly right. That's right. Thank you, Brian. But no, you're going to love this video. It just came out 2 hours ago, and I didn't want to wait until my next full broadcast Wednesday to play it. Are you ready? I'm about to surprise you with something this was not planned. This was not planned. Are you ready? Boom, boom, boom. Wait, let me get some dramatic music. Oh, here we go. Enjoy.
Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of Jeopardy! Our first contestant from New York, President Donald Trump.
Alex, great to be here. I'm going to win tonight. Win bigly. Guaranteed. I'm the smartest one here. Low bar with these two. Skinniest kid at fat camp, if you know what I mean.
We'll see. Our second contestant from Scranton, Pennsylvania, former President Joe Biden.
Look, here's the deal. I'd like to buy a vowel.
And our third contestant from Oakland, California, former Vice President Kamala Harris.
Alex, it's such an honor to be on Jeopardy! Which is a game show.
Thank you all for being here. Let's review the rules.
I know the rules. I invented them. Merv Griffin calls me, says, sir, I can't figure out the format. I said questions, but backwards. He said, what? I said, backwards, Merv. Answers first. Blew his mind. Revolutionary. Change television. You're welcome, America.
I'll read a clue, and you'll respond in the form of a question. Understand?
Easy. Child's Play. Great movie. Chucky. Scary doll. Possessed. Tries to kill people. Still not as scary as having these two in charge. I'd vote for Chucky. President Chucky. At least you know what you're getting. Murder. Honesty. Chucky, 2028.
Look, are you going to answer questions or just, you know, when I was senator, we didn't talk about dolls anyway, the thing. Are we starting? By the way.
What is so funny?
I don't know. I truly don't. But here's the thing. When you think about humor, it's about context.
Is she okay? Having a stroke? Medical emergency? I thought Corn Pop was supposed to bring me a vowel. He promised back at the pool.
Let's play Jeopardy. We start with who said it, then things that are orange. Then we have presidents who aren't Trump, words Kamala can't define, places Joe thinks he is, and finally potent potables. Mr. Trump, you won the coin toss backstage after a 15-minute speech about how you invented currency, so you select first.
It's true. Before me, people just traded chickens for cows. I said, use coins, revolutionary. Let's do things that are orange for $1,000, Alex. Start big.
This cheesy snack food, introduced in 1948, leaves orange dust on your fingers.
What are Cheetos? Love Cheetos. By the way, best snack, Chester Cheetah. Great guy. We had lunch once. He said, Mr. Trump, you're cooler than me. I said, I know, Chester, but you're doing great. Very humble cat. Respects me.
Correct.
And that's one, first of many. Perfect game, like David Wells. Beautiful pitcher. Had dinner with him the night before. He said, sir, how do I throw a perfect game? I said, Dave, 6 Jaeger bombs and throw that slider. Next day, perfect game. He cried. He said, thank you, Mr. Trump. I said, you're welcome, Dave. Now go celebrate. Who said it for $200?
And the clue is, we did it, Joe.
Who is me? And so.
Good night, Colleen. Thanks for everything, Colleen. Hey guys, Colleen's awesome, by the way. If you get, I let Colleen do my like chart, my like astrological shit. If you would like to refer to me as King Clive from now on, you can. I guess that was my previous title.
So what we did was we did it. The significance of that moment was what we did.
Correct.
I knew that one. I was letting her have it. Chivalry. I'm a gentleman. Some say a perfect gentleman. Perfect gentleman. It's a phrase. Not too many people know that. Very old phrase. Dead phrase. I brought it back. Gave it CPR. Saved its life, if you think about it.
Who said it for 400?
You ain't black.
Who is me? I said that to Charlemagne, or was it Sway? The point is, anyway, America is a nation that can be defined in a single word, radio.
Correct.
Who said it for $600, Alex?
I have concepts of a plan.
Who is me? I said that, and it's brilliant. Concepts beat plans. If you locked plans and concepts in an MMA cage, plans would tap out in 30 seconds. And if they didn't tap out, concepts would most likely injure plan's cervical spine with a neck crank. Not good, very dangerous. Joe Rogan told me this. Great guy, loves concepts, hates plans, and my healthcare concept, undefeated, never lost a fight.
Correct.
See? Easy. Who said it for $800?
What can be unburdened by what has been?
What?
What can be unburdened by?
Who is me? Let me break this down. Step 1, what can be. Step 2, unburdened. Step 3, by what has been. You see how that works?
That's not even English. I could say random words too. The thing that does the stuff by the way it is. See? Meaningless. But I don't, because I respect the English language almost as much as it respects me, quite frankly.
Kamala, select.
Who said it for $1,000?
Kov Feifei.
Who is me? Obviously, Kofefe, iconic tweet, 3 a.m. Everyone knows Kofefe. It's a word now. Despite the haters, I added it to the language. Shakespeare did that. I did it better and faster. One tweet.
Correct.
Presidents who aren't Trump for $200. Let's see who these losers are.
This president purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867.
Who is Seward? No, wait, look. Alaska, Russia, 1867 when I was senator or maybe VP, you know, the thing, Johnson. Andrew Johnson. But the idea that I wouldn't anyway, come on, man.
William Seward was Secretary of State, but you got the president right. Correct.
Lucky. He's cheating, just like the plagiarism 1980.
Look. It's not that I don't want him, Polly. Honestly, it's not that I don't want him. If I could look at it and then delete not only the picture but the even the very idea that I was ever sent it, I'd be fine with it. But I know what's going to happen. It's going to be sent to me. Everything's going to be fine. And then in 2 months from now, it's going to blow the fuck up in my face. No titties worth that shit.
88, stole Neil Kinnock's speech, word for word, got caught, dropped out of the race. And here's the worst part, caught cheating from a nobody. Neil Kinnock. Who's that? Nobody knows. If you're going to cheat, at least steal from someone famous. Churchill, Reagan, me, but Neil Kinnock. Loser move. Shows no class.
Presidents who aren't Trump for $400.
The first president to serve non-consecutive terms.
Grover Cleveland, fat guy, big mustache, married a 21-year-old, actually icon, but I did it better. He served 4 years, left, came back for 4 more, total of 8. I'm going to do 8, maybe 12, maybe unlimited. Grover lost the popular vote. Me too, we're connected. Except he's fat and dead, and I'm fit and alive.
You didn't buzz in, but yes, Grover Cleveland is correct.
Of course it's correct. Very exclusive club, non-consecutive president's club, 2 members total, me and Grover, but Grover's dead, so I'm the president. Actually, his wife contacted me from the great beyond, seance. True story. She said, "Sir, you are now the president of the non-consecutive club." Very touching. She was crying. I said, "Thank you, Mrs. Cleveland." Grover would be proud. Ghost tears. Beautiful.
Who is Grover Cleveland?
President Trump already said it.
But I said it in the form of a question, which is the rules.
She's technically right. No points awarded.
Points don't matter when you have knowledge. Einstein didn't get points. Da Vinci didn't get points. Kurt Russell didn't get points. They got respect, like me. Better than points.
Wait, so nobody gets points? The idea that, anyway, let's go with words Kamala can't define for $200.
Ah, this is a video daily double.
Hey there, Kamala. It's your old pal, Baby Bill. Now, I got a question for you. Tell me what the definition of
Holy shit, that's so good. That's so well done. What the fuck?
What is? Oh, Bill. Okay, so here's the thing. The significance of is that it is. As someone who understands language, is means to be.
I'll accept that.
Is means to be. What does that mean? She's speaking riddles like the Sphinx. Worse than the Sphinx. At least the Sphinx doesn't laugh like a hyena getting electrocuted.
Places Joe thinks he is for $200.
Where is Wheel of Fortune?
Correct.
I knew it. Where's my vow? Things that are orange for $200.
This citrus fruit is Florida's state fruit.
What is an orange? Beautiful fruit, round, delicious, Tropicana. Almost bought them once. Big meeting. They gave me a sample. Took one sip. Too much pulp. I said, deal's off. Walked out. They begged me, "Sir, we also have no pulp." I said, too late. You showed me pulp first. Disrespectful. We're done. Could have owned Tropicana. My loss. Actually, their loss.
Correct.
Things that are orange for $600.
This flightless bird is native to New Guinea and has orange wattles.
New Guinea. I'm buying it right after Greenland. Move it next door. Call it New Greenland. Drop the guinea. Too confusing. People don't know what guinea means. Is it a pig? A coin? Nobody knows. But Greenland? Everyone knows Greenland. So now you have two Greenlands. Double. A lot of people don't understand doubling, but I do. Math.
So when we think about birds, flightless birds, the significance of flightlessness.
What is a cassowary? Listen, when I was a lifeguard in Nam, the point is they're dangerous. Killed a guy. Not a joke. By the way, anyway.
How did you possibly know that?
Animal Planet.
Correct. Final Jeopardy approaching. Current scores. Baby Kamala, $4,200. Baby Joe, $3,800. Baby Trump, $2,600. The category is presidential history.
My specialty. I've read every presidential biography. All of them. I know more about JFK than JFK knew. Secret things, like what he ate for breakfast, November 22nd. Fried eggs over easy with toast, probably. The government doesn't even know that. Top secret. But I know, unless I need it for points, then it's declassified.
Write your wagers. You have 30 seconds.
All of it. Wait, can I bet in crypto? Trump coin, very valuable, worth billions, maybe trillions. I'm writing down 10,000 Trump coins. That's like a lot of dollars. Alex, is that legal? Don't answer. Plausible, deniability. What's the conversion rate? Doesn't matter. I decide. I made the coin.
God bless the troops.
Here is your final Jeopardy clue. This president said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
So easy. I'm almost insulted. This is the final Jeopardy question. Famous quote. I've said this 1,000,000 times. Better than whoever said it first. Probably said it before them. Time works differently for geniuses. Everyone knows that.
Is this the one about the thing? By the way, when I was a kid in Scranton, we had this, look, the idea that I wouldn't know presidential history anyway.
So when you think about fear, fear is what we fear when we're afraid.
Time's up. Let's start with Joe. You wagered 0. And your answer is...
That's my vroom vroom. Goes fast. Vroom.
That's not an answer. Baby Kamala, you wagered $4,000. Very aggressive. Your answer.
Yes, the president who said the thing about fear. The significance of this answer is that it's a president who said it. And so that's the point.
That's not a specific person. Incorrect. The answer is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That brings you to $200.
But a president did say it. I was right about the concept.
Let's see Baby Trump's answer. You wagered $2,600, all of it. Your answer is?
That's right. This show is terrible, boring, stupid format. I'm starting my own show, Trump Genius Hour. No more backwards questions. It'll be huge.
That is incorrect. You now have $0, which means our winner with $200 is Kamala Harris.
What? Kamala won? With $200? I lost $2,600. Way bigger. I thought we were playing Australian rules. Biggest loss wins. Crocodile Dundee told me. He said, sir, in Australia, everything's backwards. Loser wins. I said, that's genius, Paul. But slow down on the Fosters. He was hammered. 3 beers in. Anyway, I win.
The scoreboard clearly shows.
You know what? Fine. Kamala wins. But I'm taking this. It's mine now. Trump podium.
Put that down.
Squatters' rights. Real legal term. Also finders, keepers versus losers, weepers, precedent. Landmark case.
You didn't find it. You were standing behind it. Anyway.
Coming back for the other two. They're mine too.
I think I'll solve the puzzle, Pat.
Oh, baby news network. Like doesn't look like it's popping off too much. Let's see a big picture of this here. Oop. What are they doing over here? I hope you're all gonna join us tomorrow for the town hall. This is not a fundraiser, just so we're clear. Doesn't matter. If you'd like to super chat and show your support, that's cool. It'll be split between me and Tommy. But this is not a fundraiser for the people. We're not going to, I can't, look, you have to understand, guys. I'm not greedy, but I'm not stupid either. I put in work. I'm not doing this for free, you know? I don't want to be greedy. I'm not going to be. But I can't just have every Tuesday, have an interview and then send somebody $1,000. I can't do that. Yeah, I can handle a lot, man. I've been through a lot, man. I was with a I was with a very aggressive woman, and why does this guy keep Hey, Space Ace, what's your problem? What's happening? What's your deal, dude? I'm about to like be done here. Why are you bringing drama? What's wrong with you? I don't know. Yeah, Ground Zero tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow, don't forget, we're gonna have right here, we're gonna have Ground Zero PDX. That's his beautiful picture. I told him to send me a picture for the thumbnail. That's what he sent me. And Danny Rebel. I didn't want to just assume that I could put a picture of him up, and I just couldn't get a chance to talk to him. So I did that. You do that, the most dangerous lakes in US, yet tell that story. I don't know what that means because you didn't write it in a complete sentence that makes sense. Nothing for my I'll talk uncensor. I don't speak that kind of whatever kind of Spanglish you're talking. I don't understand it. Look, guys, it's nothing but these Antifa clowns. Yet again, I think a few people got arrested. It's ridiculous. They're stupid. God, these people. Oh, I missed you, but guess what? We're about to be done. So let's see if we can raid somebody. Who's available that you can watch this stuff still? Let me see. Let's see. That is the wrong one. Where is the one I need? Here's the one I need. I already did my raids for the month for Rumble. Oh, Ricky. Oh, what's up, Ricky? Okay, cool. I don't know who you are, dude. You have any people I know? I say that's gonna be funny. Let's rate MGD. Is he? Oh, Tommy Temper. Yep. Wait, why does Tommy Temper have 2 on? Why does Tommy Temper have 2? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Tommy, are you streaming on 2 different Hold on. Tommy Temper. Tommy, what you what is this? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all are gonna like this.
Freaking out because he was arrested and they had his phone. So I helped her hack into his Facebook and stuff so I could clear out just in case, you know.
Yeah, that's not. You don't want to watch that shit. There's nobody else that's like. Well, wait. Here we go. Rico, guess who's back? Back again. Sheepdog's back. Tell a friend. Hey, that shit works, bro. You should do like a little song with your name. Let me see here. I bet we could do how about this? How about I'm gonna raid somebody I've never raided before. I already have them picked out. Where are we at? This guy right here. This guy right here. Yep. Here we go. You guys ready? I've never raided this guy before. I actually have talked to him before. Okay. And there it is. There it is. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much to all of you. Paulie, love you. Everybody. Thank you so much to Sheepdog Neon for your friendship and everybody else. Spin Diddy News, you're fucking hilarious. I want nothing to do with any of that shit, but it's fucking funny. I'm laughing. I don't hate you. I'm not going to ever ban that name. You just be fair to me and I'll leave you alone and let you do your shit. Cool? Cool. Yep. Please, if you don't mind, if you would be so kind, tell the BC preacher that I said hello. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Don't dream about me. That's fucking creepy. Stop making Grok AI images of me. It's fucked up. Don't do that. It's fucking weird. I love you guys. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time. If you're in Florida, it's 8 o'clock. If you're in Portland, that's 5 p.m. Bro. Hey, BC Preacher, tell him we said hi. Here's the part of the show you've all been waiting for, right? You watch my videos, don't you? Here we go. You ready? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.